Hi everyone and welcome to the first channel to stream Tormenta 20 played in English. I'm Alexander Januzzi, I'll be your host and GM for our adventure of End of Times. And with me, as always, I have an amazing cast. So let's please go ahead and do a round of introductions.
Howdy! What's up? My name is Giselle Fernandez, they, them. I'm a voice actor, and I'm playing the role of Bucko. He, they. He's a chill Minotaur. Bro.
Hi everyone, I'm Guilherme Moina, he, him. I'm a motion designer and I'll be playing Gran, not so very chill LeFou Arcanist.
Hi y'all, I'm Nat Molero, she, her, and I am a voice actress. Hey! And I'll be playing Kit, the cleric, who is very trustworthy.
And canon.
And canon!
Hi, I am Sydney Granot. I am a talent coordinator, working in the field of voice acting, but not actually a voice actor. I will be playing Time, she, her, a sylph bard.
Hi everyone, I'm Victor Lucky. I am a non-practicing human, allegedly, and I will be playing Crimson Void, which is half violence, half urge to commit violence, and half goat sitter by the mother side.
Who's the third half?
Halves.
Yeah, I was gonna say three halves. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that's the joke, guys.
You have to consider there's a lot of Crimson Void.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
Void.
it's like non-Euclidean geometry and stuff.
That's how
Makes
voice
sense
work.
in this stream.
The three sides of
Being
Crimson
on the
Void,
folk, you know.
the next novel.
Please, another shirt. Recently on End of Times, our heroes defeated Torgo, the gorilla-looking, lightning-aspected construct, and a bunch of petty thieves who had their eyes replaced by magic crystals that prevented them from being blinded by the Gog-Magog's blinding light, thus saving the Galabout family. After resting for a couple of days, the group awoke to find Elmer, the furry six-legged dragon, chewing on a lot of akbold from the family's plantation. They were able to calm him down and recover a powerful armor with 2 modifications for Kit from his inebriated magical sleep. When the dragon awoke later, they convinced him to rest and try to drop using akbold, which is a drug, and to try to do so in the company of Miss Ernacia, the owner of the Museum of Almost Living Things. On their way to the museum, however, Kit spotted something stalking them that had been stalking them for a while, and nobody ever seemed to roll high enough to know. Something which matched one of the creatures that Mr. Nasha made using descriptions in taxidermy. She spotted the Devil of the Hills, a creature she knew was hiding treasure. So they chased the Devil of the Hills and, against all odds, caught him. And maybe even higher odds, seems to befriend him somehow, and have since arrived at Miss Ernacia's museum in the company of a dragon and the Devil of the Hills, almost killing her on the spot. The poor thing, she almost had a heart attack. She had so many questions, and yeah, I think you guys already spent one night there, which she promised she would try to not ask all the questions in one night. And that's it. That's where we are. What you guys would like to do? You guys awaken to the sound of birds in the distance, to the smell of food being cooked, to the sound of Mr. Nasha asking way too many questions already to the dragon. And yes,
Is there soup?
there is soup.
Right.
Which kind?
What type? Yeah.
Breakfast soup?
Oh,
You You
that a
know, the
thing?
normal kind.
That's called tea, man. That's called cereal with milk. Cereal with milk. It's not actually a soup. It's not supposed to be warm.
Doesn't
getting
count.
into this
Not every
debate.
soup is warm. Actually, there's
could be a
Yeah, I was
Boris
gonna
just-
say.
Hey, but I was
gazpacho.
gonna say it could be oatmeal.
Oh,
Could be
gazpacho and vicious was, yeah. Those are the ones that I remember. But yeah, no, man. I'll still get the soup. I don't care. I'll get some chowder. You know, chowder. It's breakfasty when you think about it.
With the help
Anything
of
can be breakfast.
with the help of the Devil of the Hills, Mr. Nesha has placed the table outside, and so everybody can sit around the table, including the dragon that does not fit the tavern / museum building. Yeah, it's up to you guys now.
Okay, so
Okay.
people have been asking us, what do they call us? I think we have to,
Is that still up for debate? We're the Crimson Goats.
we tend to agree.
We are the Crimson. We already have. Didn't I do like 2 proposed logos for us?
Yes.
You actually did.
I didn't see anybody else suggesting a name, suggesting a logo. I mean, I'm no designer myself.
I mean,
but
to be fair, we did suggest some names. I think you weren't paying attention, yesterday, but we did list off
But
some
did
options.
you suggest good names? Because if
I
I
don't think they
don't
were half
remember,
bad.
they
them.
were probably
Appreciate.
not good.
I mean, they were not.
We
they're
just
not
didn't
bad.
agree on them. I don't think they were necessarily bad, so we didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
It was any of the names, Thyme and the Bandits, I would be down for that.
Ooh.
We could work with
I
that.
mean, I would
yes.
not say no to that. I'm going to be honest.
Sounds like a good band name, if I'm being real.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It does. It
I
does
could
bring a
also-
lot of attention to time specifically.
Okay, I could also go for
I'm not opposed
Bucko
to having
and the Cool
Crimson
Cats.
in there somewhere since red is definitely like a thing.
well, it's a color, of course, it's a thing.
But I mean, he's red, your name is Crimson, like it's
Yeah,
there's
it's a
resonance.
majority thing,
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's resonance
Good
within the
work.
party.
Would we have to
But
put any
what-
red onto your or Bucko's outfits?
No,
I-
absolutely not. No.
I don't know. I
what
think
if-
red would suit you.
We have
could
a lot
be
of
like
Kind of
pain.
classes with my hair. It's
So hear me
I'm
out.
gonna go with
We-
no.
But contrast
dye
is
your
one
hair.
of
I
the
like
like
to
ways
know
of
when I'm
designing,
bleeding.
you know?
it has to be the right shade of red.
We
Yes.
forget about the red, and we can be the Central Hill Goats.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Okay.
I hate
Hear
it.
me out. Hear me out. This
Are we
is
gonna be a
a
football
concept
team?
thing. I think you guys need to understand it. So, a hill is a geological formation that comprises
Wow,
of
you know,
a
geological
huge
is a
amount of
word.
land that has
Good
been,
word, yeah.
that has grown taller for some reason that we do not know yet, because I don't think plate tectonics is still a thing in Artem. But I mean, not every hill is formed by plate tectonics, but yeah, you guys get what I'm going. And
But do
a
we?
hill it's a challenge. It's
Counterpoint, it's really scary being that high up on there.
That is
true,
fact.
but hear me out, Bucko, because you're gonna love this.
Am I?
Climbing a hill or a mountain is a challenge.
Already hate it.
But we don't need to go. We don't need to do that, because we are going to show people that we are capable of doing everything. Because which animal is able to conquer any inclination, any hill, any mountain? That's right.
Birds.
It's
Not
the
me,
noble
sir.
goat.
I was gonna say there's a lot of animals.
So we can be the Central Hill
Monkeys.
Goats, and people will be like, "Man, the Central Hill Goats, they can do whatever they put their minds to."
Central Hill Baboon.
That's the power of branding. I learned that word
Well,
yesterday.
okay, so we have a goat, and we have someone who flies, and we have someone who's made of bugs.
Yes.
What if we brand about, like, defying gravity or something?
Because that's too much wicked for me. I like
What
Oh,
about
goats.
Okay, I can
What
see
about-
that. Yeah,
what
I
about-
did literally say
I
defying
mean, I do
gravity.
have like butterfly wings, and you are bugs, so maybe we can do.
I don't want to be the Central Hill Bugs. That sounds scary. I don't like
I'm
bugs.
just saying that's something we
Well,
could
that
riff
sounds
off
like we're a
of.
bother to
No,
people.
here's
I
It's
don't
like
wanna be
we
a
are the
bother
Central
to
Hill Bugs, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna squish you."
Here.
But no, I'm the
Look,
Central Hill
look.
Ghost, and people will be like, "Oh damn, he can eat everything," and I can't.
Look. What we think is every group needs something of an inspiring leader. You know, a front man.
Yes,
woman
like Duke.
of sorts.
Duke's right there, man. You can talk about
It's not Duke.
He's a
What
Duke.
about
Like it's a Duke. Does any of you have a nobility title? Because he does.
the most pure-hearted and inspiring of us? We could be Buckle's Braves.
Don't get me wrong, Ron. And I don't care if you get me wrong, but I'm just gonna say this once. I don't care for alliterations.
Aw,
But they're
why
great.
not?
We could change the second word. I mean, or even first. I mean, Buckle, sorry if we put you on the spot there, but it's just we do think that you're kind of what galvanizes us in a sense.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not gonna be. I'm
you're
not
kind of the
gonna.
glue
Why
here.
not like something like the traveling friendos or something welcoming kinda, you know?
Because then people are gonna think we're a circus.
We could, yeah,
Oh,
that's
well.
the issue, though.
You know, a troop of, you get like a
We
dog and
do-
a cat, and
We do
another
have to,
animal that goes with the
inspire
cat.
some. I won't say fear, but reverence.
Yeah,
You know?
no, shock and awe
So-
a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
That's central.
You know, in theory, the ideal would be people coming to us, giving us jobs. So it needs to be something that sounds employable.
The unemployed.
Travelers for hire.
Cannot discuss with that. The unemployed ghost. That's where we arrived. Yes.
Minus one.
This is the first time in a very long time that I break character to laugh. But okay, we'll keep going. Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I don't actually. Yes, no, it's
No.
kind of.
Can be like the. I don't know.
How about we just roll with
We
the
suck
idea
at
that
that.
kind of stuck, which is Crimson Goats
Yeah.
for now. And then if we decide eventually that
We can
there's a better,
rebrand.
we can rebrand, exactly.
I
Brands do
always
that all the
support-
time.
I always support that kind of stuff because bureaucracy favors the status quo. We're never gonna change.
Are we settled?
I'm pretty impressed with Crimson's vocabulary today. I don't know what he
I
ate
really don't
must
or
look overnight, so I guess you're ready.
fully like not
Yeah,
understanding, a little bit
no.
kind of zoned out, like
Like, did you have like something? I don't know. Branding.
Yes, actually,
book lying
something
down.
amazing happened. I slept and I recovered my intelligence points that was missing. Now I'm just
that makes
minus
sense.
one.
Maybe that was that. Yeah.
Which
my
is
brain
awesome.
cells,
I
that
have a
makes
huge
sense.
vocabulary. Doesn't mean I use it correctly. Every time, at least.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't have a better idea. So I suppose we stick with it until some inspiration strikes us. I think Crimson Storm was my big contribution, and we already
that's
nixed that.
no, that's
so.
too
Yeah.
ominous. That's too Tormenta.
Yeah, bad
sounding.
juju.
No,
Yeah.
it's bad
I don't
juju.
wanna
We
do
already
that.
have that guy
But
over here. No
most
disrespect.
people would.
Actually, I don't care if I disrespect you, but we already have that guy with us. So.
Well, like I
Also,
didn't know it
that-
had Tormenta implications. It was just something that Gran did. You know, hunting
No,
down
that's
Damon.
literally what the Tormenta is a red storm.
Yeah,
That's all.
no,
it's
I-
called that in many parts of the kingdoms. But yeah. Well, we don't have a problem with that, but we would like to keep my, stuff private.
Yeah, no. If it has those connotations, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of it either. So, I think, Crimson Goats it is. Unfortunately, can we not look like a sports team logo though? Can we get
Yes, no,
something at
please.
least? Somewhat.
We could do something about it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Mr. Nesha just like looks at the Bucko's bag, which is like a little bit open on the side, and she says, I mean, you have a lot of shirts talking about this Zardu guy?
No, absolutely not. No, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not
We're not
ready
to
to
spread the
Zardu's story.
gospel of Zardu. Like,
That dude.
Besides, he's dead.
I killed his ass.
Just like big eyes.
No, he was
He
kind of a
deserved it.
douchebag. Yeah, he
To be
did.
fair, he
did.
deserved it. He was enslaving people. He was manipulating people. He was
Oh, no.
mutating people.
What? That's horrible.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Tell me all about it.
I hand her a T-shirt that just says, "I'm with Zardu. How about you?"
Oh my god.
She's like, I don't want it.
Yeah, well, he's got a crystal ball on it. That's
you can
pretty
add
cool.
it. You can add it to the museum and have a section
Yeah.
about.
Also,
Zardu.
you can do like every one of us
Oh.
has been doing until now, and just wear it ironically.
You
Oh,
know,
I haven't been wearing those. If I'm using them, I'm cutting them up for scrap
Have you
things.
seen
like,
how many robes
I'm like
I've
cutting it up
burned
and making a
through? I
little
had to,
skirt.
you know.
Like that's.
I was writing some things here. Kid's starting to teach me how to write. So I got like, and imagine that Crimson Void is wearing like one of those Homer Simpson glasses, the small ones.
The half
So I
moons.
have a C. That's for Crimson Void. Not gonna need V, just a C. I have a T for time. I have a K for Kits. I have a B for Bucko, and I have a G for Gran. And we can make up a word out of those letters. So I came up with. It doesn't need to be like only those letters. It can be extra letters because those are all consonants.
We
so
had
it wouldn't
no
work.
vowels. Yeah, okay.
So I came up with gut buckets. I came up with backbiting. I came up with backlight or the backdatings or the backlighters, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, I'd like a sword named the Backbiter, but like, I mean, I wouldn't like a sword. I can't
We
use
can
a
be
sword,
the
but I think it's a
the-
badass
we-
name for a sword.
We can be the gut buckets.
The gold
We can be
buckets.
the cockfighters.
Goat bucket.
Although I don't support cockfighting. Don't do this.
No,
it's
of course.
extremely bad and illegal.
Very bad.
We can be the.
Okay, now for business. And then I like push everything away out of the way on the table, including like everybody's breakfast that they were still eating. And I put the map on the table.
So Nash is just like, I just cooked that. Okay.
Sorry, it was delicious, but important. Actually, you can help. So let's think about our next adventure.
We got to go back to the fort. At some
Yes,
point.
absolutely.
Right.
But it doesn't mean we can't plan. And we also.
still close to that guy's tower. He looked like a pretty decent arcanist or something.
Are you trying to recruit a hoarder?
He seems kind of reclusive, but maybe he got stuff to help us. Like,
Maybe he's
Scrolls.
reclusive because he wants to be by himself.
yeah, I know, but we could trade something with him. We actually have some resources now. If he sends us backing, we just move on. But I mean, we're not far away, are we? We are one hex according to this map here.
That's a unit of measurement in in our adventure.
I know everyone wants to stop everywhere and do whatever, but as one of the responsibles for this group's physical integrity, I need to repair my armor. I really do.
That's true. But we're not looking for trouble with the old guy. We're just
Apparently, trouble looks for us. So
fair.
yeah. And I'm
just
not
to answer
one
the
to shy
question,
away
you
from
are
trouble.
a third of a day away from Cleto's Rigby's tower.
And would it be like we'd be getting like going out of our way to the fort, or is
Yeah,
it?
go
You'd
back
be
a
going
little bit.
Opposite
We'll
direction.
close the day. Like we'll go there and back again, or in a day and probably stay here again and just move on from here.
Well, I'm not opposed to, especially if he has been living around here and he knows anything about the temple.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing, information.
Speaking of which, and I turn to Nesha, I don't know if I already asked you this, but do you know anything about this place? And I show her the map.
Oh, I think I've heard about it. Let me see my notes. Maybe she already gave you stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know that I found 2 letters from that Minotaur guy.
Yes.
But and it's a big but.
So,
I don't know if anybody else, because like I write stuff, but I didn't write who said who what. So I have some bullet point things, but I don't know who said it.
so finding the temple. I think somebody already told you guys that there are 3 entrances.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Finding one of the entrances is
A bunch of tests.
7 successes.
Yeah, and we already have
guys have-
1. No, 2.
You guys have 5.
Ooh.
Oh wow, we need to then.
Oh.
You need to. You have 1 from getting the map in the fort. You have 1 from Nothing But the Truth, who told you guys about the 3 entrances.
Mm-hmm.
You found 1 note that told you guys about the no dark vision thing and about traps. So that's a 3rd success. Speaking with Sergeant Morgan at some point, for some reason, gave you a 4th. And Kit studying, I think, at the Galabout farm got you guys a 5th.
So we need 2 more.
She says, yeah, I think I remember having something about this. Well, hang on, let me check. And then she leaves food on the stove and just goes into her room, and you just see pieces of paper flying out of the room.
But the soup.
Cool. Somebody go ahead and roll a d20.
Not me.
Not me.
I'll do it.
For
I've just been
for people that play RPG, you guys are so averse to rolling dice.
You
Bro,
think
I will avoid rolling
dice for other people.
Yeah,
Nine.
man.
9.
I'll
Like
avoid it for
role
my.
playing, not dice playing.
Yeah, I like the
Rolling.
role part, the
You know,
role playing
whatever.
part, not so much the luck part, because I don't have it.
For a 9,
9.
you get 1 more note.
Ooh.
What does it say?
Tubes of
What does it say, precious? I don't know what's with me today, sorry.
She produces this ripped piece of parchment that was probably kind of rolled up, and that was probably part of a bigger parchment at some point, like those rolled up, it's like a cylinder. Scroll, thanks. Scroll's not a word I use just all the time in this freaking game. Yeah, it's this. And somebody please read it to us.
Of course.
voice actors.
There have always been underground structures, and no culture, as far as we know, has failed to have dungeons. But there is something strange, a difference between the oldest writings from before the Great Battle and everything that came after. Around the year 650, there began to be reports of underground places where things were different. The first stories of dungeons as we know them were classified as lies or fantasies, but the consistency of the elements and the marked division in time make me believe they are real. After 650, explorers described underground labyrinths filled with oddities, full of improbable traps and rare creatures. Perhaps I have discovered the first record that ponders why did the giant spider never attack the gnolls in the next room, but attack the adventurers as soon as they appeared. Replace giant spider and gnolls with any monster or humanoid, and the question remains the same. The records speak of corridors filled with traps that were never triggered by the dungeon's inhabitants, of doors locked for centuries behind which lived guardians without any foot source, without any activity in their lives other than waiting for adventurers. What does this mean? Why the change? The words seem to work slightly different in dungeons. It is a hostile space where everything seems designed to kill, but in a cunning way, almost like a game. Is it almost as if a place could have an intention? Almost as if the dungeon hated the explorers? For now, I am calling this phenomenon dungeon space, to differentiate it from other underground places where the world behaves more predictably. It is important for us to discover exactly what dungeon space is and why it exists. One of the first reported dungeons with these characteristics is in a desolate place, in the middle of nowhere, known as the Central Hills. Thank you.
All right.
Well, Kit, starts smiling so fucking big. You guys have no, I don't think you guys ever seen her this excited about anything.
Why are you smiling? This is dangerous. Incredibly so.
Yeah, but it also goes by a certain set of rules. And we're getting its breakdown here right now. We have all of this information and we can use it to go into this dungeon and figure out what its secrets are. And
It sounds
who
like a
knows
death
what
trap.
kind of other information and other knowledge we're gonna get inside there. The possibilities are
The possibilities are what?
exciting.
Oh, or that. Well, I mean, it must be guarding something.
Absolutely.
The way everyone's describing it seems like a fucked up security system of sorts.
Yeah.
So whatever's in there,
It's worth protecting.
right,
Or
kept away from everything else. It could
Sure.
be a very powerful thing, a tool, or it could be a very powerful menace. Just saying it.
I'm sneezing. That's my bullshitometer. We should not go there.
So,
It sounds fun.
it kind of does. Okay. But we should go prepared, I think. So.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it sounds like it's going to be actively trying to kill us. So
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we know what
Can't
to
just walk
expect.
in and frolic.
Why do
in
you
the
want to
dungeon,
go
which
there?
We wouldn't, anyways. But
Because of
Why?
the possibilities.
I'm going to lean
Well,
over to
the
Crimson and just
possi-
whisper in your ear, treasure. She's after treasure.
But why?
but
Because she's obsessed with treasure.
Crimson, you do remember that those nasty guys were after it too. So
Yeah, I do. But
it could be really bad to have them have it if it's
Exactly.
a weapon or tool.
It would be, whatever it is, it would be safer in our hands. Probably.
Well,
if only
safer, not safe, but
That's
safer.
what I said.
Definitely.
That's
yeah.
what I
I
said.
don't know. It's probably
Okay.
pretty safe, trapped in an
Until they
untouchable
find the
castle.
map and go inside and retrieve it. So
Have you
we go
guys ever
first.
been stuck in a bear cave in the middle of nowhere, hurt and on the brink of death, and with no way of getting out for a while?
That sounds very
I feel like I've had a
specific. No.
similar
Yeah, that happened to
situation,
me
but
like
think more
4
urban.
times before I started puberty. It's not very fun.
But we are together.
Why?
You didn't have us before.
Yeah.
You didn't have
probably
Duke.
why I survived. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no.
You didn't have Duke.
Oh, Duke's not going. Oh,
Oh, yeah, no. I think, I'm gonna be honest, I
What
think
we meant by that, you didn't have
Seconded
Duke to
that,
come back to.
actually.
So
He
it's
means
an extra
Duke
motivation.
in a-
you know?
In a metaphorical,
Yeah,
symbolic
the spirit
way.
of Duke imprinted
Yes.
in your soul.
He's our
what's
motivator.
metabolic?
Besides,
Isn't
I
it
do feel like he
eating
could
and
carry some of the stuff we need to bring inside, so we could bring him in.
Oh,
don't
No.
know if I...
oh, that's not a good idea.
No, the
why don't
first
Why?
giant spider that appears will get Duke like bolting to the door, and we'll lose our stuff and Duke, and
No,
probably die
Duke
to the spider.
wouldn't. Duke would never run from danger.
He
Duke's too brave
would.
for that.
Why
He
don't
would
I
charge
just-
into danger and probably lose our
What?
stuff.
Why
then.
don't I just ask
Still.
Duke what he wants to do?
Because children should not decide their own. They
Since
they can
when
have
is
a
he
say.
child?
Yeah,
You've,
child
act-
now.
you've treated him like an
He
adult
could have
going to
children
this
of
entire
his
time.
own, but
You were fighting bears when you were a child, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. But I was a badass kid.
Come on, you guys. Just think of the possibilities.
I'm just gonna look over at Duke and be like, "What are your thoughts on this? Do you know what's going on? Do you know what we're saying at all?"
Well, this bacon you guys dropped on the floor was pretty good.
I don't.
are you carnivorous?
I'll give you more
I didn't know we're
bacon
supposed to have bacon.
if
but
you
that's-
go with us to the dungeon and carry some of our backpacks.
No, you can't understand him. I'm not translating this for
Oh
you.
yeah, sorry, I forget.
Wrong character.
Wrong character. I was a druid on the last one.
So, I don't know if you should have that. So we're gonna go someplace very dangerous.
Again?
Yes, more dangerous than any place we've been to before. Is this something you'd be willing to go with us to and like carry stuff, or would you rather stay at home? I think you should stay with Belinda, and we can make sure she gives you plenty to eat, and let you
Not
out
bacon
to see
day.
the sun every once in a while. Like,
Every day.
That sounds nice, but then you guys are gonna leave me alone?
Just for a
well,
while.
we're gonna come back,
Possibly.
Um,
Just a side note. Someone in the chat said that the music's a little loud and
Okay.
louder than us.
The music is a little
Thanks.
loud.
Thank you, Eris AM.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
We
indeed.
appreciate the help. We
I'm just
really
hoping
do.
my new washer is not too loud because it keeps going, and I'm just like, thank you, really.
I can
hear it, so
okay,
I'm not
good.
hearing anything.
Because it keeps going off, and I'm making loud sounds, and I'm like, thank you for immediately starting this as the stream started, Rachel.
Crimson,
Yes.
roll a d20. Because this
Nine.
goat has absorbed a lot of crimsonness.
9. Second 9 of the day. If we get one more, I think we should
With the Crimson
Like,
Knight.
Jack?
I don't know. Get something, yeah. No, it's kind of like slot machines, if you have 3 numbers that are the same, you should
It's
get something.
usually
Jackpot.
3 7s. Yes, it's a jackpot. Don't gamble, kids. That's it.
Duke waits for a while, seems to be thinking for a bit, and then says, "Would be nice to just chill for a while. I mean, you guys are always getting in trouble. On the other hand, who's gonna watch your back? You guys are always getting in trouble."
I will leave it entirely up to you. My opinion. Just, you can think about it. We're gonna go back to the forest. We're gonna get ourselves all prepped and ready. Recover a little bit. and you just think about it.
You guys
Question.
have a dragon. You can take care of yourselves.
That would be nice to have a dragon inside the
The
dungeon.
dragon's not coming with us.
Question. How does it work again when Time speaks with animals? Is she talking like common? And yeah, that's what I get. Okay,
Vocalization, yeah.
cool.
I
Just
rolled
making
a
sure.
wisdom check for Duke the goat Duke, and he
Natural
rolled a
20.
natural 20.
Plus, I mean,
How many things do you have adding on that?
All the things.
Oh, good thing.
all the things.
So yeah, Duke is disinclined to go if you want his opinion, but he can be convinced if you really want him to go.
I
I
don't
do
think he
think
should come
this
with
is
us.
the-
I'll just go back to the group and be like, yeah, he's not really that interested in going. He's thinking a little bit of R&R with Belinda might be the way to
He
go.
is
Get his hooves taken care of. His fur like brushed.
Do I
And he's
believe
Little
her?
Spa time.
Maybe
He's been
we
working
Wait, do I
too
believe
hard.
Time?
Guys,
I just say,
let's-
I
I'm
give
gonna
yeah, I was
be,
gonna
a
say-
little thumbs up.
I'm gonna be crystal clear with you guys.
18 insight.
Okay,
Go.
let me.
Yeah, you believe her.
Goat is delicious. Do you guys have any idea how crazy
Oh,
the
do I
monsters
not
would
need to
go
roll for line?
for him?
we
Yeah.
could
Oh, yeah, you can roll
leave.
for line.
We
I
could
thought you were
leave.
being honest.
No.
Being mostly honest, but not
Yeah,
really.
no, she's like kind of hiding some part of the
I'm
information
fully-
where
so
he is willing
is
to go
it-
if we ask him.
I'm trying to remember. It's
we
been a
could
minute
leave
since I lied.
Duke
Is
with
there
Belinda and have her
deception
feed him.
on here?
Yeah,
So,
it's
You guys do have a
trickery.
book that allows
Trickery?
Him to be an ally, and he
somebody to be an ally. Mechanically, he would be an ally.
can
if
protect
somebody
it. He
was
would be like he would
using
never die.
the thing. If you're
For
just
how long does it
bringing him
last?
along,
How long does the ally thing last?
Okay,
lasts for
9
as long
plus
as you study
60,
the book every
25.
night.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So 25 for
it's
my
the book
trickery.
that I was given.
Oh, damn.
Nobody
Yeah, I
else
believe
has the
you.
I
book
make
I
up these
had.
cool items and the guy just forgets, man.
Unbelievable.
We could have Belinda fit him some armor or protection of some kind, and maybe disguise it's the smell of
You know what?
goat meat.
I'm
for
not
the
gonna
monsters.
discuss the future of Duke the Goat Duke with you guys. You guys never care for him as much as I do. I am
Oi.
going to study
It's a
this
fact.
book right here because I just remembered it's relevant.
You know, you
Relevant.
can read.
It's important.
Because just think about it. Like I normally see very well. Like my eyes are very good. Dark, no problem.
I don't care.
We saw in this notes that is going to be a problem as soon as we go inside that dungeon. We're probably going to need to carry a lot of oil and lamp. If we have a goat that can carry the stuff for us, we are a little lighter ourselves.
Do you just want to say I have a very keen sense of smell? So that
Yeah, but I
Might be
still
helpful.
feel like we should be able to see where we're going in the dungeon, especially if we're looking for traps.
Yeah.
Especially if we need to hit something that's hitting us.
Yeah.
Wait, just
I
we
don't.
have at least 3 magically
Besides-
inclined people here. None
Guys,
of us can
Duke-
make magical light.
Duke,
Just
Duke is not a horse. Duke's
No.
not a cargo animal.
Yet.
Yeah, no.
No, he will never be. Duke's a warrior. Duke is a champion of the people, of the goat kind.
But just think about how cute he would look with a little backpack.
Yeah, he can
Every
have a little backpack.
adventure-
Of course, it's obvious. It's cute.
Every
But
adventure
it's
has a
to
backpack.
carry his own stuff, not ours.
Well,
Bucko's
if
carrying
he's
my
part of the
stuff.
group, I mean, Bucko is carrying some stuff for us.
Yeah,
If he's part of the
Bucko-
group, he can help.
Bucko consents to carrying
Exactly. We
stuff
can
for us.
We can
nicely
argue.
ask,
We can ask.
Duke. It's fine.
Don't do it, buddy.
Anywho, but we also have to be mindful. If my eyesight is not going to work inside, we also have to prepare for the possibility that your keen sense of smell or hearing may not work. Those are also racial traits, and it may be a plain field. Yeah, that's the word. A level. Anyway, you got me. You understand what I mean. I feel like there may be some sort of like spell or natural magical thing in this dungeon that may just cancel out all of our special abilities.
Magical darkness works that way, I think. Right? Any magical
Yeah, it
darkness.
could just be that one thing, which would
Well,
comfort me a lot because,
If we had magical
fairy wings.
light of some kind,
no,
maybe it
yeah,
cancels it out.
maybe. But we also should prepare to have some lamps and oil. I don't think it would be a bad thing.
But yeah, no, it's just that we might try to aim higher and see if we can get some.
Sure.
Which is why I would like to visit the mage dude
Yeah.
in the tower.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like it's fair. Speaking
If
of
he
which,
had something.
I start going through my things in my bag and I take out a potion. Remember this potion that I got? I don't really remember where from, but I just discovered how to actually use this spell myself. So whoever wants to have it just in case, here you go. And I put it on the table.
was it?
It's a potion of divine. No, wait, what's the name? Divine voice. I'm gonna link the. Ignore the roll. I'm just linking the spell so you guys can see what it does. I got the spell because I wanted it. So now we have an extra potion if anybody wants it.
Can Crimson use it to talk to Duke?
Absolutely, if you want to.
You can have it, man.
With this, I'll be able to understand what Duke says.
Yeah,
For a
for a
while.
little bit.
Nice.
Wait, what a
I
waste!
was going to say wait for an opportune moment, but all right.
It's fine. I know how to cast this, and now it's fine.
Yeah.
I've been studying it.
All right, what do
This is not as tasty as soup, but okay. Yo, Duke.
Yo,
How's it going, man?
I'm just sitting here both elbows on the table, just like watching this back and forth.
And in my headcanon, this potion only works on your ears, not on your voice, of course. So you are like, we understand Crimson,
That's
but we
fair,
don't.
that's fair.
Yeah,
It
right.
makes sense, yeah.
How's it going, man?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just standing here. It's weird. I can't understand you.
Yeah. It's magic or something. I don't know. I don't know if you know what magic is. You should.
Okay.
So, they are talking about taking you. Sorry, let me get back to the beginning. You know that I care a lot about you, buddy. But here's the thing. We should be going at some point to a very, very dangerous place. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be very dangerous. I don't know any other word for that. But anyway, they are talking about taking us, bringing you with us on that danger. I'm not for it. I don't think you were 100% ready for that type of action yet. And let's be real here. Goat meat is pretty good, so the monsters will probably walk
You
in
shouldn't say that to the freaking goat.
But I'm not gonna ruin your groove or anything. Would you want to come with us, or would you rather stay at the fort with Belinda? Belinda, that short lady, she's really nice, you know her. And just for a few days, we'll be back. Then we can hang out again. What say you?
So he's like, "Wow, that's a lot to unpack." in that short speech, I forgot most of what you said.
The same thing I said, basically.
Basically, it's this. You're asking him what he wants, but he's an NPC, and you guys get to try to convince him to do one thing or the other.
I don't want to convince him of anything.
He's
He's a big boy.
Like, you've had him for a while, but you've not trained him. Like, you haven't done like a animal handling. You've spoken a lot about using him in fighting and all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm saying.
I feel like we had at least one canonical
Yeah, a few
time
checks.
where
Yeah.
Crimson was like, "No, I'm teaching him something."
That's true. I think so. I think
kick,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Go ahead, but I don't know.
I think at
So-
Galabat Farms.
To amend on what I said about him being an ally, you guys are still below level 7, which means you can only each have one ally. You already have Annabelle, so you would have to like either give the book to
Is
somebody
she
else or
going?
Annabelle stays. That's a good question, actually. She might not.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
you're asking me to choose between
your girlfriend or
Yeah,
your
your
girlfriend.
romantic
romantic
girlfriend.
love and the
Yeah.
paternal
No.
love.
Yes.
Never.
That's not nice, man.
I would never ask me that.
Go to the girl.
That's not nice, man.
So Duke is divided. He's like, but I like my friends, and he's also like, but I don't want to go to even more dangerous places. Last time there was fire.
Like,
And
you,
goats
don't
were
get me
burned.
wrong, Duke. If you come with us, you will be protected. You are my priority. I will let all of them die before I let anything bad happens to you.
Like,
And I look
we're
at them
actually
and I say-
understanding this, and we're like,
I
He
look
doesn't
at them
care.
and I will go back to it. They know that. You guys know that.
I always did.
nice
But
to know.
here's the thing, you know, they also
goats cry.
want to use you to carry stuff.
As polite. But
Now,
He doesn't
I am
understand
not
this.
one to impose work on anybody else. Would you be willing to do something like that? We will get you a very cool backpack. It's probably going to be really cute, but there's going to be stuff in it.
I like stuff. Give me animal handling.
In theory, it's trained only. I don't have it.
I do if you need help.
Do I still roll?
Diplomacy, if you're
Yeah.
just talking to the.
Cool.
15.
Very nice.
Oh.
That was a DC. He's like, yeah, I mean, you guys feed me and protect me from dangerous situations that you guys bring me into. But
I mean, you can always go free, or if you want, we can get you back to the farm. I'm not gonna get you back in that farm, Duke. They're gonna slaughter you and eat
I
your
don't want
meat.
to be back in the farm. Yeah, no.
Nice. That's why I like you, Duke. You are smart, you are wise, you are sensible. You are my friend.
Thanks. I like you. And like I've been trying to be more useful. I even defeated some of the goats in that last farm we went to.
Yes, and that was very helpful.
No,
Do you know something
there
about
was a
that,
whole
Flynn?
thing. He started fighting the other goats.
Yeah, they were pretty
That's all
scared
good,
of him.
buddy, as long as you win.
He did scare the shit out of them.
That's great. I'm sure this is gonna come in handy eventually. You already did, actually. I'm very proud of you.
He's like, look, if you guys don't want me to go, it's okay, but I think I should go and look and watch out your guys' backs, because
You know what, Duke? I respect you a lot. I treat you like an equal because I do think you are one of us. They want you to go. I'm a little bit more protective, but if you are cool, if you want to, then we go.
all right, let's go to the dangerous place and hit things.
Yes, and I have one more question for you before we start not being able to
think-
communicate again. Do you have any suggestion for our group's name? Because they are not keen on Crimson Goats or Central Hill Goats. And I'm kind of lost here. I'm going to be honest. I did not study to do branding or anything. So do you have any suggestions?
Yes, I have a suggestion. I have a couple of suggestions. One of them is, and the other one is Duke the Goats.
I'm not going to lie. That's pretty badass. I don't think they're going to go for it, but I will relay your message. Guys, Duke thinks we should be called the Duke the Goats.
That's,
And you know what? This is one of the best ideas I've ever heard in my entire life.
I also heard, meh.
but he's the only goat.
Yeah, but you know, we can be like...
I mean, I
So-
guess we could do like goat, like greatest ever, like
Yeah,
of all
it's like,
time.
it's
Yeah.
that word that Kid said. It's a meta.
Yeah, but doesn't it also
it's a
mean like
metabolism thing.
failure? Like, yeah, like someone's a goat.
Metaphorical
Like,
thing.
Yeah, like the goats. It's the nice person, the person who can eat everything and climb everything. That's what goat stands for, I think.
Oh, is it?
I don't know, but I'm trying to sell the idea here. Or he also suggested, but I think that's a little hard
I think
to.
that's going to be hard to spell.
hard to pronounce.
Yeah, people will not get that from our T-shirts.
Are we selling T-shirts? Like, are we getting a full brand deal? What's going
Oh
on
yeah,
here?
definitely. Yeah.
We already
We're
have
not
the
doing the
Zardu.
Zardu thing. Like, we don't need T-shirts.
It worked
Just
a
sitting
lot
there
for
with
him.
like,
Yeah.
like
It
a
worked
like
like
a like a
wonders.
stick and the shirt going.
Time in our current society is not about
Like-
stuff that we need. It's about stuff that we want. It's about keeping up the demand to the public. You know, the demand goes up, the offer goes down, the prices increase, and all of that, etc.
We have to capitalize on the fear
Who's
of missing
carrying
out.
around these? You guys can do the T-shirts if you want to do the T-shirts. I'm just saying someone has to then be making the T-shirts and selling the T-shirts and keeping stock of them and just.
I'm
there's a
sure
whole-
Belinda would
Belinda,
be
yeah, we
glad to
just-
sell them, to be
Well,
honest.
if we're staying in the Central Hills, you know, for a long period of time, but like, how much longer outside of this, like, do we think we're going to be staying here?
I don't know. As long as Duke needs us.
Well, Duke can come with us. He's not.
We
stuck
don't
in
really
the
have
Central
anywhere
Hills.
else to be. I mean,
But I'm not. I don't want to stay here for like longer than another couple of months. Like,
Well, it's it's not that bad.
Well,
The people are nice, and I look at if Annabelle is nearby. People are cool or not bad in here.
we
I mean,
actually want
people are great everywhere, though,
in-
and you can go someplace where it's not actively trying to kill you.
most places are actually
In our-
actively trying to kill us.
In our
Yes,
I
but at
think
least they're a little
most-
more subtle about it.
No, we have a warrant on us.
No,
You have a
not
warrant?
always.
You have a warrant?
Yeah. In one city.
But that's just one city.
Which
Like, we
city?
just don't go
It
to that
does
city.
travel around, so it could have spread.
Thyme, you're talking like someone who has never been hunted, and that shows.
Yeah, I've never been hunted.
Oh,
Well, actually, there
I was
might
trying
be a
to
couple of
insult
people.
you, but okay.
Actually, technically, I think a couple of people are looking for me, but I don't know if they're hunting me. Like,
Would they kill you?
it depends on how mad they are about a couple of things.
Then they depends. Maybe they are hunting you.
Well, I don't. Listen. We're not getting into that. I'm not talking about that.
Okay. See, goats.
It's not like
See,
I
Duke.
stole anything. Like, in that instance.
Well, sometimes people hunt me because I'm.
It's a story. I'm not going to go into it right now.
That's fair. It's a storyberry. Sometimes people hunt me because I'm. What's the word the kid said? The kid used mindful. I'm mindful all the time. My axe is mindful, as in gets into
yes.
people's heads, and the mind comes out of it.
Murderous.
Sometimes
Murderous, yes.
Murderous, yes.
people want to destroy me because of that. I don't understand why. I've never killed anybody that didn't deserve it. I think.
Listen, let's go to the tower. How about that? Like, let's do something. We've been sitting around talking. It's practically noon. Like,
I really need to fix my armor.
yes, no, and
We'll go there. We'll go there.
just a one
We-
more day delay, and then we will head back to the fort. I will make sure to tell, because I heard what you were saying to Duke. Well, we all did, but I will make it clear to Duke that we're not immediately going to the temple before he starts, trying to.
Yeah,
Attack,
no.
the
Duke, we're
Arcanist.
going to the fort. We're going to
We're going
make
to
a quick
the
few
tower,
stops.
and then we're going to the fort, and
grab
then
some
we're going
snacks,
to the temple.
there's electrolytes to replenish our
Yes.
minerals, but we'll get to the dangerous place eventually.
You see, but like,
Get all our humors in balance. I don't know.
Yeah, the phlegm, it needs to be balanced. with
Medicine is
everything.
actually very advanced in this part, in this setting.
you see Duke like headbutting the dragon, who's just like doesn't even seem to care.
Duke, you should
Duke,
focus on
Elmer's going through something. Maybe we don't. He's still going through withdrawals. Maybe we shouldn't.
About that, by the way, is he staying? Anesha, are you okay with
Him and Damon making,
Oh yeah, Crimson.
Should we make like
Crimson
a
or
lean-to or
Lucky?
something?
We renamed the Devil of the Hills. His name is. We didn't. He named himself.
he named himself.
Yeah, his name is Damon now. So
Wow.
It's a bit tongue in cheek, isn't it?
well,
I chose it.
Good luck.
He liked it.
It's his
Because
prerogative
he
to
didn't
choose
really
how
have
he
a lot
wants
of
to be
ideas,
called.
so I just threw some ideas at him. It could have been more. I could have been more on the nose about it because I threw on some on the nose ideas. So
Okay, that's cool. That's all right. Is it cool? Like I don't remember.
He's very dramatic, but he's actually
Who
a
isn't?
cool guy.
You look at him and he's like staring into the sun, and there's wind blowing into his newly shampooed hair.
Yeah. I have no idea where the wind comes from, but he
No.
seems to have it on him.
That's
he,
like-
he said he
that's like
killed
my
his
character
family,
from
but
another
like
story.
he said he
He
killed his
didn't.
family. He didn't.
He didn't.
But he
He
says
didn't.
he did.
I totally killed my family.
No.
Super tragic.
I know how it
Did
feels, man.
It was tragic.
No, he is.
Do you?
Might have been, but you didn't.
Do you want to come with us to the Temple of Vacuum?
No.
It's a place
very
where they
fast.
sell these things that suck the dust from the floor. It's awesome.
Oh, right.
Quite scary, but also awesome.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna help.
Imagine
Help
how much.
Elmer.
Imagine how much stuff we
that's
can get from your fur if
He needs a while.
we use the vacuum on your fur. Like,
Well, we don't know what the vacuum is in reference to.
it's a store that sells vacuums, isn't it?
What's the
No, I think
It's a
it's
temple.
more like the vacuum of space and how there's no air there, which might be why
There's
dark
no air in
vision-
space. What the hell?
Well, no oxygen there. There's
What's oxygen?
I thought vacuum was maybe like a guy's name.
Oh, that makes
No.
sense.
No.
It's the absence of stuff. It's
Yeah.
just the absence of stuff,
It-
guys.
it's
The joke
probably
here,
it's the absence of light.
the joke
Yeah.
here is a
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
named Void asking these types of
You mean
questions
like
just to
nothing?
make it clear to everyone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Simple
just-
of nothing? Then
So
why are
why
we going
are you
there?
going
There's
there?
nothing.
Well, maybe it's metabolical.
right. So the true emptiness is no emptiness at all. Or rather, the true emptiness is within.
We'll find out.
yeah.
Are we going in there to learn a lesson about ourselves?
Oh, I
We might
don't.
be going in there to find out what the heck
Maybe
is
that's
actually
the
going
secret.
on. Like, all those stories we've been hearing about the one hero, the
Yeah,
mad hero.
mad
The
hero.
mad hero. Maybe that's what we're actually doing. We're gonna go see where the mad hero locked himself away, and who knows?
Oh, how fun.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you want that?
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if
I
he
know.
created
Isn't
this
he a
whole
godlike
crap around him,
entity?
he doesn't want to be disturbed.
No, he came
Uh,
out. Remember, that was the last story. Is he came out of it because everything had changed, wasn't that? Wasn't that how it ended?
And now it's empty.
And now it's empty. Now it's a vacuum.
But maybe he left something there.
But
might have
if
left
we
something
get in
there.
there, we will
Now
not
we're
be able
interested,
to
yes.
breathe. Why are we
Again,
going?
I'm kind of making this up. I have no idea if the two things are connected, but it seems really weird
Peop-
that both these things are obsessed with the Central Hills.
I don't get it.
If we can't breathe, we go out.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I don't know.
It lets us
If I
out,
can't breathe,
'cause
I will
it
die.
Seems like
so
it might not let us out.
You hold your breath for a minute at least and check
I
it.
can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I learned from a
Right.
guy named Guybrush.
Mighty pirate.
He was. Yeah,
I've
he
heard
was.
of him. Yes.
But he looked like a flood inspector, though. But anyway, that's not here nor there.
Are we
Yeah,
going?
it is.
Are we going? Where?
Yes. Tower. Let's go before sundown, and
Let's
we
stop
can
torturing
be
the
back.
DM with the insane role playing.
Did we get points?
So for context, for those watching, I've just installed a new mechanic called
Now you
relationship
regret it.
points, or RP for short. and they can be used for stuff. And I guess they are already exploiting the thing.
Not intentionally, I don't think.
Never.
Never.
Who would never?
Never do such a thing. Crimson
I have a
Void
question.
is sharp.
I have an important question. Did you guys decide on the name?
We are the Crimson
Yeah, we're the
Ghosts.
Crimson Goats.
Yeah.
Starting right now, because of this rule that is in the book, whenever you guys help each other, you add +1 to the help. So if you roll a 15, you would help with +1. You now help with +2. You'd be surprised how fast that stacks up.
We also elected a leader.
We
Technically.
would also
Yes.
like to nominate Bucko for leader.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Has that been
fine.
decided? Did Bucko accept?
If nominated, not, if he accepts.
Everybody's like looking at Bucko.
Bucko's
look.
like kind of like sweating, like I've not been. Yeah, I guess.
Bucko, if
I mean,
if
as a
you're
leader, you can
uncomfortable-
just put like
Delegate
Rally
stuff.
the troops. I can
delegate.
do that.
yeah.
I mean, I'm good
You
at
do all the
leading when
time.
it's like
I feel like
navigating. I'm really
you could
good
be
at navigating.
you could
Also
be
that.
our Minerva vote. You could be the person that kind of steers
Breaks the
us
tie.
if we are divided.
Yeah.
And
which we are constantly.
most of the time, you could be just a support system. You're just
Yeah,
the person we look up to.
Aw, you guys.
Yeah.
It's we need to keep we need to prioritize the ungulates amongst us. So you do.
Bucko,
That's it.
you're the best of us. It's that simple.
Yeah, Bucko, you're the best around. No one's gonna ever keep you down.
Alright, except on one condition. I have to have a group hug from everybody, please.
Come here.
Bucko
Duke.
opens his arms and grabs. Just starts collecting people.
I'm staying away from Kit, but otherwise.
I
Time's up
become
here,
bugs.
Kit's over here.
because I don't really hold my form.
Bucko's low-key, high-key
also trying to keep-
sobbing,
Also, turn the drawn off me then.
That's my nose.
My
That's your
friends that
nose.
care
Thank
so
you.
much about you. Okay.
There's grun bugs on everybody. There's
Get
tears and
off my back!
snot.
Get off
I'm,
my back! I don't like it when
Patting
you
them
touch
in
my
the
back.
It was fine. Yeah.
Well then, also as of right now, whenever you
What does
guys
that do?
need to do initiative checks, you guys have +5, which is the number of people in the group, to add to the initiatives as you guys desire. So if you want to add +2 to Bucko, +1 to Thyme, +2 to
Oh,
Crimson, cool.
Divvy up.
Is it as we desire, or is it Bucko who assigns them
That's up to
Bucko
you.
should have signed them.
as a leader? Liquor.
Bucko's already.
Wow, I have a problem.
Yeah. Bucko's already the tiebreaker. So,
Yeah, I feel like Bucko should assign them.
I mean, I feel
Last
like
word,
we could
someone.
talk about it as a group.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it
yeah.
comes
Yeah,
up,
we'll discuss, but
you could be
who's
the-
rolled
the-
what
the
and
guy
what would be
that,
most
like-
advantageous. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the 2 rules you guys unlocked. Just
Yay! A failure headband. That would be cool.
What?
It's in the note for the name.
If we.
failure has been. That is a pretty cool name.
Failure head. Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Where are we getting matching tattoos?
Butt crack.
wow.
If you give me a needle, I can.
Time
Get
was
started.
thinking on her ankle, but
I think placement should depend on.
yeah,
Stamp would be
Yeah.
the preference for me, for sure.
In regards to the RP, I do think everybody gets a point with everybody.
Yay!
So we're all at 1 now.
With
So the way this works is, and I would actually, you don't need to do it right now, obviously, but I would actually like you guys to like find a word that defines that relationship, but you can use it to help or hinder somebody that you have that relationship with, and those points are shared. So if one person uses it, you both lose a point. So it's like, it's in between the relationships. So it's Grun and Bucko have 1 point, and then Time and Bucko have 1 point, and then like it's all the combinations. So
I actually have a name for each of my relationships. Damn, cute.
Do you?
I do. But I'm not gonna share it. It's a secret.
Secret to everybody.
The only person that can know is the GM because he has access to my notes. So
Is it a word that describes how I feel about that person or how I see that person?
Maybe how we see our relationship.
So it's like, is it like brotherhood or like rivalry? That sort of stuff.
Rotary.
to the tower.
To the tower. Finally.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'll write them all now.
Yeah, don't.
I tuned up for what? Okay, tower. Yes. Let's tower.
Okay. You guys go to the tower, and you arrive at this this crooked-looking tower that just seems to have been like added on and then added on again, and honestly, not very well built. Like things are kind of lean. One floor will be like leaning one way, and then the other will kind of like lean the other way to try and compensate, and then the third one is like weird. And upon arriving, you kind of know from experience that in there is a sea of garbage.
I go like this when I approach, because I remember last time I puked out of the smell.
Yep.
So
That is a thing that can happen.
Yeah, no, I grabbed some stuff from my alchemist kit and just put it on the swabs and stick it up to nose.
Okay.
It smells spearminted.
wanna share?
Yeah, sure.
How does that work though? Like, don't you have millions of tiny noses?
Oh,
Antenna?
we breathe through the skin. Wow. How does it work?
I don't think it does.
If only we had an
that's the
entomologist
answer.
amongst us to clarify things.
Maybe the bugs in the nose are specialized. Who knows? It's the mystery of the Tormenta.
Fascinating.
The bugs do not need to breathe, but they do it regardless.
What? David Attenborough?
It's
This took a very interesting turn into documentary about Tormenta bugs. So you're standing in front of the mage's very weird, rickety wooden tower. What would you like to do?
I look expectantly at Gran.
Just staring
What?
at Gron.
Why? Oh.
This was your idea.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. We,
Well, do you want an icebreaker?
leader? Shall
No,
we?
don't put this on Boko.
No.
This was your
man.
idea.
asking for confirmation. I don't know how this works. Okay.
Would you like an icebreaker?
What would that entail?
And then I like rummage through my bag again, and I get the scroll that I stole from this tower last time we were here. Maybe you found it. I don't know.
I think that's
think
a
he
very
gave
bad
it to you.
idea.
What
That's a
scroll is
horrible
that?
idea.
Okay.
No, he gave it.
He gave it to
missed.
you for
So
you
we
to
would
leave.
Yeah.
Got it. That's true.
Yeah, no, he wanted us to
What,
leave
what's
him
the scroll,
alone.
by the way?
It's a scroll, missed. Maybe you can return it. I don't know.
We would be kind of trying to trade something that he. Well, I'll
He might
just
see it as rude.
guess.
Oh,
I'll
I
just
guess.
guess perfect appearance, just in case.
The chins and the cheekbones.
Handsome Squidward.
And beautiful, beautiful wavy hair.
What?
Yes,
You grow hair? That's crazy.
I do, because that's what he looked like before he completely mutated.
Aww.
And
yeah.
I pull my mask
I have to-
up to like a veil.
Have you ever thought about just getting a wig?
Oh, yeah.
What if he likes
You
the way
would
it
look-
looks now,
I mean,
man?
you know, if you, I guess it depends on if you
wigs.
want you to have, if you want to have your hair or not.
Wigs burn, and we seem to be on fire constantly. So, you know.
Oh yeah, this browning hair. That's not,
No,
that's a
there is
bad
this
smell.
substance that is, like fibrous. That is, it's very resistant to heat, and you should breathe it all the time. It's called asbestos.
As a matter of fact, you shouldn't.
Don't do
As a
that,
chemist.
kids. Never mess with asbestos. It's bad. It will give you mesothelioma on the long run. It's nasty.
So
If you haven't figured that
I'll
out for the commercials
just-
by now, I have
Yeah.
concerns.
Do they still air those commercials?
They
Is there
still air
anyone
those
left
commercials.
who doesn't know?
That's
Is it
insane.
legal there?
No.
Not anymore, but
no, but
some
we have
older
commercials
buildings
all
still
the time
have it.
being like, you might have been exposed to like
Yeah.
Oh,
asbestos
okay.
and
Hey, when it was
stuff.
common
Yeah.
building materials,
And
before
lots
a lot
older
of buildings
buildings still
didn't get
have them,
retrofitted.
so
Right,
there
yeah,
are
it makes sense now.
specialized
Yeah.
company that go and remove the
Yeah.
asbestos.
Wow.
It's
Well, and they'll
nasty.
be like, you may be entitled to compensation.
You scared me for
If
a
you
second.
or a loved one has died from
Yeah.
your couch.
No, that shit
Yeah,
is
we
awful.
have roofing that are still made of this shit. Anyways, yeah.
Before
I
you
just
you
guess
approach,
perfect
I'm
appearance.
gonna be like, tap on the back. You can do this. I believe in you. And I'm gonna guide you.
Right.
No,
Should
she
I-
just says something nice and then on you go.
Yeah.
I pushed
Should
him.
Should I protect myself against this guy?
I mean,
I'll
he
be
wasn't
fine.
really dangerous before. He was just rude.
All right. Okay. Push yourself. Yeah. Go to the door and just.
You walk to the door with your wavy hair, and you go like this to knock on the door, and you get one knock, and the door opens. What? A bunch of trash comes tumbling out. Go ahead and roll a fortitude.
Okay.
I have to ask a question on
Whoever's
behalf
close enough.
of Duke, the goat Duke. Does the trash look delicious by any chance?
Yes, I'll roll fortitude.
Goats
and Wally up
are
there.
crazy, man. They will eat anything.
That's true.
I guess to him it does.
Oh my god.
That's what the dice say.
Please don't.
Stay here, Duke. Don't use it. That dude's crazy. It's not worth it.
Meh.
Is this an area effect?
Yes.
So subtract 4.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm probably
My
up there too, since I've been
feet
giving you
is-
shit the last.
Is a nightmare. But yeah. So.
I'm up
17.
from afar. Watching
17.
from afar.
Okay. 17 is fine. The DC is 15. And for you, it's a little lower because you did put stuff in your nose. You see a angry-looking old dwarf standing in front of you in a sea of trash.
Just just to be sure, could I? Oh, he's amazing. Wow. Okay. Just to be sure, could I kind of, get a vibe of how powerful this guy is?
You could, right? That's one of the uses of mysticism.
Mysticism.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. So, can I?
Yep.
Cool. That was a shitty roll.
Do you want me to help? Because
I mean, technically, you have
that I'm up there with you.
your next skill. You have to roll twice and stick with the best because you got guided.
So the fortitude would already.
No, fortitude is not a skill. There's a resistance test.
It's a skill test too.
But it says
They're all
here,
skill
does
tests.
not apply to attack or resistance tests.
Then it does not apply to attack or resistance test.
So this one does. And 26 it is.
Indeed. Mysticism.
Mr. Gold.
26. Tell me again about Grun's relationship with magic. He just has it, right? He's a sorcerer.
He's a sorcerer, but even before he awakened his powers, one of his racial traits, it's a deformity. And the one I picked specifically boosts my mysticism. I can sense stuff better. It's my third eye.
No, that's cool. Your third eye, yeah.
Do you have an actual third eye?
I
That
do.
we haven't seen?
Oh, he has many eyes.
Is it an antenna? Yeah,
Also
true.
that.
In Grun's interesting form, one bug shifts to the front and rolls around its, whatever that's called, its butt. And it's an eye. And with your third eye, you perceive just this stench of magic around this guy. You think he's as stinky as he is powerful.
Oh, and it's
wow.
very powerful.
Okay.
The bug's abdomen. I've been corrected. Thank you, Giselle.
Sorry, entomologist.
I love that.
No,
I
it's
was
fine.
wondering. I wasn't sure.
Thank you for correcting the
Because I knew,
but that's
I
not
knew
on
the
my head.
body of a bug was the abdomen. I didn't know if that applied to the butt.
No, the body of the bug is the thorax.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
thorax. Okay.
So not the butt.
Tune in every other Saturday for free lessons on.
Entomology.
Yes.
Been pretty consistent,
DM me with
honestly.
your bug questions.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Is it?
I love him.
Was until now. Well, so yeah, you might remember us from before.
He looks closely. Oh, yeah. What do you
Right.
want?
Yeah. Say, would you be interested in some trade?
Maybe.
Good. We are actually looking for, well, stuff that would help us not to die. Mainly information, but if you have anything else you might be willing to part with, we could make a bargain of sorts.
Well, if you want to not die, you should learn magic. Magic is the best way not to die.
Oh, I know magic.
I happen to
Wave the hand
disagree
and
with
do
that.
something.
Nobody asked you.
It's fair.
Yeah. So, there you go.
I mean,
Good for you.
the fact
thing
is,
is,
we're
you
still
know a lot
learning magic.
More magic than
Yeah.
we do as we can sense coming from you. You have a very powerful aura.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I want to get close to Kit and ask, why is he bullshitting the old man?
Or a trickery. Up to you.
Or trickery?
No, if he is.
Okay, if it's an or trickery, please add.
It's up to you. Are you messing with
No,
him?
no,
or
it's diplomacy. It's diplomacy. I roll shit either
Oh,
way.
come on.
What color is your hair, Grun?
Black.
We have the picture right here.
That's true. Oh, I never put it up, did I? Anyway. What color are your clothes?
They are mostly red, obviously, but white and red.
Okay. He seems unaffected by your flattery. He just says, "Yeah, so."
Do you have any spells you're looking to trade or anything, any interesting potions or anything? We're about to go someplace that's trying very hard to kill us, and if we get anything that maybe strikes your fancy, we might be able to bring it back to you.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know anything about the temple?
We also know
Temple
a
of
hairy
Vacuum?
dragon, and I don't know if you want nail clippings from like that, or we met the devil of the what is it?
Tills.
The Tills, Damon. His name's Damon.
Damon.
Spread it
I
around.
have a tear from Elmer.
We have a dragon tier. We got stuff. We got interesting things, and we just want to see. We're looking to do a bit of business. So,
We have a
but we can, I'm sure we can find some other customers
you.
if you're really not interested. Yeah.
Why are you guys trying
I
to
can make
sell...
some alchemical stuff for you, some reagents and stuff.
Why are you guys trying to sell bullshit to the old man?
Crimson, just because you don't know what magic things are, doesn't mean it's bullshit.
I do know what magic things are.
These things can be used for magic.
You see
I
that
say
he's
it
actually.
with authority. It's true, right?
So, Time, give me a diplomacy check. Everybody that spoke up can help. And I'll say, Crimson, you shutting Crimson down that way actually seems to get him chuffed.
C plus 7, so that is 22.
Wow.
For help here.
I'm not helping. Like Crimson Void
26 for
doesn't
help.
give a fuck about this conversation. Pardon
12
my
for
friend.
help, so it's plus 2, actually. Yay.
And +3, yeah. Yay.
I just don't care.
Bucko just doesn't have anything to add. He doesn't know the value of any of this stuff.
So,
He knows it's important.
So
Okay.
22 plus 1 from Kit and 2
Two
from
from me.
Gwen.
3.
But because you guys now have accepted the group name and are therefore a group, it's +5 from the two of you.
There is a
Bringing
lesson.
it
Crimson goats.
to
Crimson
27.
There is a lesson to be learned here, kids. If you have an idea, you insist upon that idea because you never know. You never know. Sometimes people might say, "Oh, it's a bad idea," but maybe nobody else has a good idea. So your
You end up with a winning
bad
idea.
sticks, and through repetition, through the mimetic power of persistence, you win.
But don't wear people down as a general rule. That's just a bad way to treat people.
Yeah, that's
do
that's
it
not good form.
over time.
Respect boundaries.
Respect boundaries,
Respect
but
Boundaries and learn how to respect and know. If people tell you no, you don't do whatever it is that you proposed.
Yes.
Accept the name for the group.
Yeah, that's you can do whatever.
When he seems like just ready to be done with you again, but when you start mentioning all these mystical things, his eyes shine a little bit.
I mean, he is a hoarder.
Yeah. Guess
And he goes, "Wow, okay. Well, all right, just let me see that Abyssal essence in that tier. Let me see that. Come over here.
I will go grab it.
Do I have to?
I've got it. I've got it, and I'm gonna go carry it over.
He takes the little vial of the tear and just looks at it through the sun, shakes it, opens it, smells, puts it back, pockets it.
No.
Takes the abyssal essence and just same thing, just looks at it, shakes, and you see that in the little vial you could the little fire is in there, and he's like, okay, that's sure you. I think you did okay grabbing this. You could have exploded in your face. Could have exploded in my face now that I shook it. You shouldn't shake it, as he says as he's shaking it in your face.
I don't blink. If anything, I'm going over to him closer and taking the vial out of his pocket. I'm like, this wasn't a gift.
He just looks at you, pockets the other one.
Take the other.
He said, okay, so what do you want from this?
What do you have to trade?
Do you have?
I don't know, teach you a spell. Want a spell? Want a scroll?
I wouldn't mind.
We don't learn spells from scrolls. None of us.
But we can still cast it if it's a scroll, Roach.
We can, but
I can't really learn any spells at this point in juncture,
what
so...
if you give us an item that makes the spell? Say, light. A simple one.
Enchanting takes time.
Don't you have anything lying around? I just,
I could also say, if it's... Chanting takes a bit of time, maybe you spend the next couple of days enchanting an item while we hold on to our property, and we might come visit you again, and we can make the trade.
Give me insight checks.
Everyone?
Whoever wants to.
Oh, that's not
Oh, shit, but I'll try.
Wow,
that is
dude,
insane.
my rolls today.
14.
He's just worried about the
Gosh
smell, man.
darn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, natural 20.
Damn.
Grunt. You've dealt with artists before. That's an acceptable assumption. In your apprenticeship years under your master in Vectora, you've seen him go and have tea with other artists, or have them over for tea and that kind of stuff. Have them over for just talking art and all that kind of stuff.
The canapes were great, by the way.
And old people sometimes get very particular about stuff that really doesn't necessarily make sense or matter. You get a strong feeling he's just a very grumpy old man in many ways. Very powerful. You could convince him to do more. Right now, probably a scroll is probably what you're gonna get out of this interaction. You could convince him, endear yourselves more to him and convince him to do more, potentially. That would be hard. So it's a little bit of a gamble. At some point, you might trigger something that pisses him off, and then this interaction is over. But then it's up to you how much you want to try and get out of this. Also,
Do I have any...
he's this is for the natural 20. He's very powerful and can't be bothered. Meaning, you have some stuff that he doesn't necessarily have access to, that he wants, and he has probably powerful stuff that he doesn't care about that is more useful to you.
Right. I know it's a lot that he has around, but does anything catches my eye? He likes I don't know, crystal balls, or something that kind of does it run a theme back there inside the tower, or is it just junk, like of every sort?
It's not junk, man. It's the precious stuff.
Right,
There's-
treasure.
It's a lot of junk. What you do see. Roll a d4 for me, real fast.
I don't have one. Hang on.
You called it junk, man. Shouldn't have not done that.
1. Okay.
Wow.
You don't see anything yellow in his check. And
Weirdly so, like.
Yeah.
Wow, like someone should.
like you look at like this book on the wall in a shelf that like you can see maybe like a sliver of yellow that he either like ripped or like colored over or painted over or something to get rid of
like yellow.
And you notice on the shelves books on grammar.
What?
Nerd.
Listen, sir, what's his name again?
Cletus.
Cletus, right? No, yeah, Cletus. Mr. Cletus, could we maybe, because, we have other stuff we could, provide. Not on our persons right now, but we do have access to some, hard to combine items. I pull out the blue powder and say, stuff that we make, stuff that we find.
Yeah, I can make that.
Sure. That's what we carry on ourselves, but we do have more. I mean, you can see like this, and I point to the staff. Like, we have access to some pretty decent items ourselves, and we have a supplier back in Fort Hammerhead.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anything you want from the fort in general, we're always there, so we can probably go retrieve it for you.
So if maybe you showed us what interesting stuff you have and tell us what interesting stuff you might want, we could make some trade.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Can it be trickery? Because I do not have a magical supplier at hand.
Sure. If people can help.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Obviously.
I spoke up, so I was hoping I could help too.
He's obviously trained in, mysticism. So,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Extremely.
He's checking.
As he
And
should.
that's another natural 20.
What the hell?
Hey, I had it last time, now you have it.
When is it going to be my turn?
Never.
I think it was 4 natural 20s last time.
I got 2 in a row.
1 in
I'm
400
jealous.
chats. You see this guy. We start talking about this like magic supplier, and this. You've mentioned the Devil of the Hills, and you've mentioned the furry dragon. You have the tier and this other stuff. He's like, it's annoying to grab those things. You want to go out there. It's so annoying. Everything's annoying. The weather's annoying. So
People are annoying.
you're so annoying.
Yeah.
People are annoying all the time. You're so annoying. But at least you can bring me stuff. You can bring me stuff. I can I don't know, teach you a spell, or just give you a thing, just give you stuff. You can. Yeah.
Can we see your wares? Just a taste of it.
Can I get some stuff as well?
He's like,
One
there's
order of
dress
stuff.
everywhere. Just look, there's that.
The magical, the good stuff.
There's this.
Well, all the stuff is the good stuff, but the stuff that might keep us alive. And I'm gonna give Gran a very meaningful, don't tell him his trash is trash look.
Very wise of you. He pulls out of a pocket. He pulls out of a pocket. He's like, actually starts pulling out of a pocket what seems to be a bit of hope. Rope. Sorry.
I was gonna say a bit of hope.
Metaphorical?
Metaphorical or
Bit of rope.
Metabolical?
metabolic?
It's like kind of pretty looking rope. Which seems to be like almost goldish in its coloration, like very well woven. And he starts pulling it.
Oh, I know this
Pulling.
joke.
It's like a small rope, a small bucket, and he just like he's not even like coiling it or anything. It's just like onto the ground.
Like a bag of Zardoz.
I get one end of the rope and say to him, "Wow, such a beautiful shade of yellow. Why do you keep it?"
Because I don't like it. I can give it to somebody.
Can we keep it?
Just give me the stuff.
I have a
diet
Zardu
for you.
t-shirt if you want it.
Who's Zardu?
Who was?
An incredibly powerful illusionist.
Yeah. It is said that his energy inhabits
traveling
every t-shirt.
circus.
I'm gonna be honest, some of the slogans are really quite catchy. So we can throw that in for free.
Which shirt do you offer him?
The good ones.
I
All
don't
of
have
them.
any of the names written down. So
I have all of them.
All of them. Because they're all perfect.
Grab
and
one,
beautiful.
grab
I
one.
feel like all the ones I've said are
What can I
ones we've
Zardu
said.
for you? Hey man, smoke a Zardu with me. Zardu's traveling circus will make you love us. I went to Zardu's circus and all I got was some trauma and this lousy t-shirt. Zardu out the war zoo. Zardu will me, coward. What if we circused under the lights for Zardu's traveling circus? I'm Zarduing my best. I'm here on my own free will, and I'm not at all because I'm being mind controlled. I am with the
That one.
Zardub. Thanks for visiting Zardu's circus. How the heck did you get out? I'm with Zardu. How about you?
Oh, boy.
That's amazing. I love them all.
I would be indicating towards the like all I got was some trauma and this lousy t-shirt. Because anything that sounds like I like people is not for this guy. It is not the vibe.
No, yeah.
There's one more, which is Radusky's Brewskis that I wrote down.
Oh, I will write it down now.
These are amazing.
I even put a little like under slogan in it. It's like low in calories and lighter than air.
Were they all done by Giselle?
All of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
That is the world needs this type
Yeah,
of
if I ever open my own like t-shirt company, I'm definitely hiring you.
That's
Don't worry.
awesome. I love it.
I think there was like the Zardubi, like I think that was a collaboration with
I feel
Yeah,
like a couple
maybe.
of those are probably collaborative, yeah.
Cool. He like looks at the shirt. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's a shirt. Just throws like into his pile of stuff.
What's the rope, by the way? Like, does it seem to do something else than,
So just to
fit in a pocket?
clarify for me as the GM, are you accepting the trade of the tier and one of the abyssal essences and the shirt versus the rope?
I was just gonna do the tier for the rope.
Gotcha.
I mean, it was a natural 20 trickery. Just throwing it out.
He takes it.
He takes it. Cool.
And he takes the thing from your hand, like puts
Right.
it in his pocket.
I start coiling the rope.
The
5
rope
years later.
is the scaling rope from the book. It's not. It's like it was just for the joke of like he has a tiny pocket and he brings out this giant like rope. It's 15 meters, really thin, really strong and strong enough to support up to 7 medium creatures.
Oh, damn. Hell
It's
yeah.
useful for dungeoneering.
Yep.
With a movement action, you can give it a command, and the rope moves in any direction, including up, 3 meters at a time.
Whoa,
and
that's
it-
cool.
And it can tie
Is that
itself.
the,
It can tie
is that
itself
the
wherever
one that
you
I
want.
used to trick the guys in the other game?
Yeah.
I love this item.
And you can tell it to tie itself somewhere or untie itself
And then-
from it and come back.
Oh wow.
That's amazing. I
This
love
item
that.
is amazing.
I love that.
You can do a lot of weird shit with
I probably
that.
should have given him more for that then, but I
No,
was like,
totally.
No,
yeah.
no, you're good.
I
You gotta
just thought it
bargain.
was
No, we gotta
endless
bargain, we
rope,
gotta
and I
bargain.
was like, oh, you're just getting the tier for that.
He's like,
No, this is amazing.
he literally he doesn't like this item because it's yellow.
Yay.
To him, it's
We'll
like,
take
if you
all
bargain,
your
you
yellow
give this-
stuff.
Just okay, yeah. I wanted to, make him want to get rid of it. Cool.
Like, all right, bring me more stuff. I can give you other stuff I don't want.
Great.
That's actually awesome.
Do you have a like want list that we can bring into town?
Yeah, there's stuff I can't find. I don't have already.
Great.
Such as,
That's helpful.
I don't know, stuff I don't have.
well, you do have a lot of treasure.
It's fine.
We would be hard pressed to find something you don't if you'd
It's
like to
kind
be
of like
more
saying,
specific.
what do you want for the holidays? And then you're like, I don't know, you know what I like. And it's like, no, I don't. That's why I asked you, that sort of thing. We don't want to get you something and you're like, oh, I didn't actually want this.
Yeah. Like we bring white
Okay.
socks, and you already
He
have
says-
a lot of that.
He says, okay, I met the dragon. Bring me hair, bring the clipping and hair from the other thing too, you said. The devil.
Thing.
And
He's got
Yes.
very majestic hair. I'm honestly, great choice. Great choice.
and if the goat over there, if he ever barfs, give me some of that.
Yeah,
And
we can do that.
I mean, he's already eating his trash. He's gonna probably, and I'm saying this like way far. He's probably gonna barf at any moment right now.
Duke is a very polite goat. This
He's like,
does not
Ghosts
happen
can
often.
stomach a lot.
Yeah.
Any chance
Anyway.
Duke is like lactose intolerant or something?
basically like any
Would be a
mystical
problem being a
shit.
goat.
You have a feeling he's interested in any mystical
Oh,
things that
wait, is it shit or is it vomit? Sorry.
It
had
was
to-
barf.
Hey,
They said barf.
any mystical things you guys find that he would need to get out and like chase a creature to get or something like that, he is interested in, is what you gather.
I also whispered to Crimson, oh, maybe we can get more of those disgusting foods from the witch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna look back at Bucko. Did you? Well, I'm trying to remember. Did we physically restrain the tail thief? Because if we got any of his hair, that might be something of interest.
I mean, we just beat him
No,
up and
you
the
hit him
tails
once.
disappeared.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No blood, nothing like that.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
It's pretty cowardly.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a thought. It was a thought. He's a very interesting creature. So
If you catch it, you bring it. Bring it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you really want anything to do with him.
yeah, if you turn to a cat again, he might steal your tail.
Tan, yeah, that's kind of his thing.
All right. Okay. We'll keep
Just
that in
laugh.
mind. Right.
Um,
Is there any alchemical reagent you'd like us to find? Like, we can fabricate some.
Sure. Save me the time. Just not tell you specifically.
Do you want that? And I pull out the blue powder. Very high quality. You can see from the color. I didn't cut it with anything else. You know, you
Definitely.
it's medicine, guys. Come on.
He probably added like flour or baby powder.
Yeah, like I opened the trench coat and do you want some? Hey, kid.
He's like, no.
No.
Alright.
Cool.
Find me stuff.
All right.
He's like, starts showing you, literally.
Okay, we got something. Just
He like,
how much does the rope weight? Because now we have to deal with that.
It's probably one
actually, it
space.
doesn't.
Most of them are one
probably here
space.
somewhere, but I think it's half.
Everything's probably
Half is the consumables normally.
Yeah, that's true. Probably
half
one.
tiny stuff's probably one.
You're right.
Right.
Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to have let Crimson have it.
Maybe. Yeah. Who could?
Crimson or Bucko?
Yeah, let me look at my.
I could carry if I give like a half item to someone.
Oh, I don't have the armor on me anymore, right? Or I do?
No, I think you grab that again, but we can leave it when we go back to Belinda's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at my limit then with carrying.
I'll carry it for now then, unless Crimson is okay.
Whatever you want, I can carry it.
All right. Go back to Mr. Nishia's.
Magic rope to Crimson.
Get some hair trimmings. Do we want to maybe swing by this place one more time on our way back to town?
To town or
According to the map,
Forts.
yeah. According to the map, where would the dungeon be in relation to all of this?
to the fort.
The dungeon is in the southwestern part.
Oh,
of the map.
so it's past the fort.
Past the fort, down left. You know.
Would have to travel like a day here and back. And we don't really know what he wants.
What he has, or
to
wants,
give.
yeah.
I mean, he did have something useful here, just for a tier.
So the item is like a very successful interaction because of the natural 20. But you have a feeling he's offered twice to teach you a spell.
Can he teach like a bard and a sorcerer?
He can teach one person that is a bard or an arcanist one spell.
Okay,
A
that
first circle.
is.
Can I add it to my spell list?
And we just learn it.
And you learn it.
I will stay here.
hell yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Respell.
He already closed the door. Like
No, I put my foot on it.
No, wait,
But I'll get in either way.
We're gonna get him stuff. We're gonna get him stuff, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna get him stuff. Don't bother him any longer.
Get him stuff.
I want to learn.
I don't want to come back.
No. You need to know when to walk away. We need to walk away.
Okay.
he grabs the door and pulls it closed. And as he does, the trash that fell outside just kind of like recoils inside in this crazy like otherworldly
That's
effect.
cool.
And boom.
Can I
Teach me
toss one of my
that.
bugs
I
in?
want to learn that.
Can I toss one of my bugs in when it's recoiling?
Dude, that's so rude. Don't do that.
He does not notice a bug. I don't know why you did that, but yeah, there's a bug in there.
No, there's a part of me
Do you
that
have a spy in there now?
Cool. What you guys doing?
Back to our Nash's, I guess.
Delicious. I think, listen, just so everyone doesn't, like, you guys can go back to town and just me and Gran go back tomorrow. Fort. The fort.
Yes.
Time, are you sure about
Split
that?
the group.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do
I
we
love
want
that.
to
I
split
do
the
that.
Sure you
I
wanna be
always
alone?
love that.
Hey,
I don't
are
know
you
why
sure you
people
wanna
say
be
you
alone with
shouldn't. That's
Gran?
the best part of the game.
Listen, I'm not, I can heal if anything crazy happens. We both got spells. We're both full up, have plenty of magic going on here. Like,
Dude, sketchy.
it's just for one day. It's just...
And if anything crazy happens with us, I can also heal. So
Yes, no.
Yeah.
And you'd have Kit.
And Kit,
Unless Kit
yeah.
wants to. Kit can go wherever
is Kit not
wants.
staying?
And-
I assume
okay,
Kit
yeah.
wanted to go with you guys because Kit
Kit
also
can't learn the spell, I think.
Yeah,
Fine.
she can't learn.
It's an
I
arcane
want to
spell
talk
that he
to
teaches
Time
him.
like more privately. Are you sure you want to be alone with Gran?
I'm gonna be honest. He's not the one I distrust most right now. So
Oh, really? Who is it?
I'll take what I can get.
listen, I will suffer through it for a little bit more knowledge that I don't think I'd acquire otherwise.
Do you want
Oh,
me to tag along and
oh.
just
Sorry, what did you say?
You just you don't have to be the most untrustworthy. You just have to be,
Yeah, just one-
Lucky, can you say that again? The other two were louder.
Sorry.
Do you want me to stick around just to?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I do want you to take care of your armor because I know that's important to you, and you should take care of that.
and I'm done lugging it after we get to the fort.
I'll survive. It's just like one more day.
What are we discussing?
It took us a third of a day to get here,
Right,
so it'll
it's a
take
private
us
conversation.
another
Sorry,
third
yeah,
of a
just
day
'cause
to get
Bucko
back
came
to
in.
Mr. Nash's, then another third of a day to get back here. That's like half and half, just like me.
I mean, if you're willing to hang out with us a little bit longer, I just didn't want to make you, have
I
to
don't think it's a good idea to split the group, y'all.
No, stop this. I hate this this concept.
I mean, if you guys are willing to suffer through us, being a bit
mean,
of
we don't have
magic
to-
nerds.
I mean,
Yeah.
I am
Right?
kind of suffering off boredom, but what you gonna do? That's fine.
I'll play whatever song you want over dinner.
Play
Heck
the one about the
yeah.
goat.
Yeah, I'll play the one about the goat.
Nice. Okay, let's keep the group together, guys. Don't worry, it's all gonna be fine.
Yeah, there's not real benefit to us getting there sooner if you think about it.
Yeah. Plus, those two learning something is gonna be beneficial for us. We might learn something too.
Unless
me, but,
actually,
you know.
if we get there sooner, do we get a head start on the armor, like fixing and all that?
Got it.
So maybe
That's
we
what I
actually.
was thinking.
Yeah.
So maybe
'Cause
we actually should.
We are
travel
not
ahead.
going to do anything while you're taking care of that, which is important. So we could,
Like, what's the worst that can happen? We stay in the fort one extra day.
But
the
if
fort
the
that
Brotherhood
we've
gets there
already been
first-
attacked at
Yeah.
by assassins. That's the point.
And the Brotherhood is after the temple as well. And if they get there first.
So you see, the idea of splitting the group sounds worse by the sentence.
But they would know where we are at the fort. They don't know where we are right now,
Theoretically. Because I don't know if they have any kind of tracking on Kit.
I
since
don't
they
want
found
people
her
to
the
know
first
where I
time.
am.
Also, it would be a good idea if you went in the fort disguised.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just, we don't know
Kit,
who's
not
watching
you.
us.
Crimson, you don't need to be in disguise. I don't think.
No?
I don't think so. Like,
They know he's with Kit, at least.
But do they?
do they though?
He killed the guy.
Yeah, so that means they don't know because he's dead.
Do you
Yeah.
think that the syndicate only sent one guy and no one to watch it?
Dead man tells no tales. Or so I heard.
So someone just watched their comrade die in front of. I mean, I guess.
Yes, they are. Yes.
That
And
dude
what,
was
didn't
weak
finish the
sauce. If
job?
they come again, I will Crimson void them out of existence.
but then we all have to be in disguise, and I'm going to be honest, there's no disguising a fairy.
There's
Or
no
kinda
disguising
me,
a
I'm not
handsome man
great
like
at it.
myself either.
It's not about not being a fairy. It's just about being a different fairy or a different minotaur
Yeah,
or a
because
different.
there's so many fairies.
And
Oh, there
minotaurs
are
who
actually.
travel
You'd be
together.
impressed.
Minotaurs, there's more of them, but like,
But
Since you've been
never
here,
met
we've
another
seen
fairy.
selection of people
skeletons,
isn't very
devil people,
pretty distinct.
Yeah,
Medusa.
crimson goats.
I'd never met another fairy out here.
We are the Crimson Goats. We stay together. That's my vote. Bucko, you are the leader. What say you?
Yeah, Bucko, you make the call.
You make
I
it.
mean, I think it makes more sense for us to go ahead to the fort.
I'm with Bucko.
Very well.
Dan?
Bucko's the
I don't
leader.
think we're
Can
under
divide
active
how they
threat
like
here.
maybe.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is well-traveled area. We've been here thousands of times at this point.
Yeah, thousands of times. Okay.
I'm
We all
already.
handled ourselves on our own
I'm
before
already
we met up.
looking for the spell I want. I'm not interested in the conversation anymore.
So, again, he will teach one of you.
Oh, just one? Yeah, Gran, you can stay. Let's go, guys.
I
You
would be
might
extra
try
fine.
to convince him to teach both of you.
Well,
A
if you
spell.
just do
What
it at the
if-
same time, we
Yeah,
can
what
just
if he
both
taught
learn the same spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just gonna do whatever spell he chose
I
and
have
just
a-
be like, I'll take it, you know.
I'm talking mechanics here. Like,
Yeah.
it's the thing that I said. It's always a gamble. How much are you gonna try to get out of this guy? If you bring
I
him
can
more
be very
stuff,
charming.
you have a feeling he might offer to teach you someone a spell.
hmm
Fine
Depending
can
on
be
how
very,
much stuff you
very
bring.
charming.
Okay.
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 We're gonna be fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And if just one of us learns to spell, at least one of us learns to spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna discuss. You're both grown-ups. I mean,
I am
you're
grown
both
up, I promise.
adults. I think.
I am an adult. Like, I'm a young adult, but I am an adult.
Yeah, I figured. Sorry about the grown-up thing. You
I'm
can
not
make your own
offended.
decisions.
Like this, I'm perfectly normal sized for my species.
I'm sure you are.
I hover to be over your head. Not like directly, but like.
You do well, Time.
Now, Crimson, if you want to join us on this little, I don't think we've necessarily determined who's in what group.
Yeah, but
I
you
just
know,
know-
the thing is, if we're going back to the fort because of my armor, I kind of have to be there, you know, if they're
Yeah, is
gonna
it the armor connected to you?
take
So, yeah,
measurements and stuff. I kind of developed more muscle since I bought this old one, so yeah.
Let's go take care of that.
Yeah.
We'll spend the whole day doing that. And we'll meet back up when we meet back up.
Yeah,
no,
but remember,
we'll probably be only like a day behind you.
if you're not
yeah,
back,
we really miss him. It'll be all right.
I will go to the depths of hell to bring you back.
Did I?
But not you, Gran.
Time lowers herself just enough to give you a little peck on the top of your head, and then
We would be right at home in hell, so don't bother.
Damn right.
Who's going where?
Say.
I guess we're going back to the fort.
I think we gotta go back to Arnesius to get the stuff to go.
I mean, and that's just the best stop
Yeah,
anyway
yeah.
to everyone because it's
Yeah.
on the way.
Okay. So you guys arrive at Arnesia. You see that she and Damon are not there. With a little bit of searching, you find them next to the river, which is close by, and they're like using the river to like cool him down. He's like having a little bit of a fever. Like he's having all the like the withdrawal symptoms and
Oh, Elmer, not Damon.
Elmer, yeah.
yes, Elmer. Big giant dragon. She's using like a full sheet of like bed clothing as like a towel for his head.
Aw.
I get close. How are you doing, bud? Here you go. I'll make this a little bit more bearable for you. And I cast Cure Wounds with fatigue and thing.
He actually opens his eyes like, thank you, that helps a lot.
Use your puke? Can we collect it?
I mean, it's already there.
Dragon puke.
Dragon puke.
Dragon puke.
Jammy tip, you never know what your players are gonna collect.
Even disgusting things.
Mr. Nesha like gives you a pod like, are you sure you want this?
We don't, but we want to trade it with someone who does. So
I knew that old man was weird.
Yeah, I
he
don't
is.
get it either.
And I'm gonna kind of like pet Elmer's head and also like take some like clippings.
Sneaky, okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. He's not paying attention.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just
Hey,
the
Damon.
ends. We're not doing like it. I'm not. It's like I'm giving him a trim. It's not like I'm giving him a like real major haircut.
Hey,
like-
Damon.
Got that extra hair over his eyes,
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
that,
see
like,
it all.
Elmer now has a bowl cut.
Yeah. Totally has a mocha now.
No, I've been cutting my hair for years. I can style. We can judge. Listen, I have great freaking hair. Not
Talking about
bucko hair, but great freaking hair.
Talking about great hair, Damon, you do have a beautiful mane.
Thank you.
As you might have noticed, we don't have any. Would you mind giving some? So we can fashion sort of a wig.
You've made Damon like kind of
That
what's
is
the
such
word?
a weird request, man.
Very confident for a while.
You've made him like very. He now cares deeply about how his hair looks because you've taught him how to style it and care for it. So give me a diplomacy check or a trickery check.
Trickery. Is he trained in either?
No.
Don't do it, man. I'm talking to Damon, anyway.
What? Okay, 29.
Jeez. Why do I even ask? Okay, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, you rid me of my family's cursed treasure. So
Yes.
the least I can do is help you look as good as I do.
Thank you.
Like, Puntine,
You gotta teach me how you do the wind thing. I'm gonna be honest, it could really come in handy. Like
Yeah, it's
during my
amazing.
performances, a little bit of it. We're gonna talk. You're gonna tell
Start
me.
getting my artisan's kit for some shears or something. And just trim it and put it in a vial.
Cool. All right. Any other weird things you guys want to try to do?
So
I'm not gonna make Duke throw up, but I'm gonna keep an eye on him in
yeah,
case
no,
he
definitely.
eats.
Also, his stool
I
might be interesting.
might be like feeding him a little bit more than usual, just to see if he gets
also,
a little
he
overfull.
might just go potty and we get his stool and take it. I'm taking anything at this point.
He's been
right now.
going potty like he walks and
I've
the
been
potties.
collecting it. Yeah, I have like a full range of nuggets in my bag. At this
Ew.
point.
disgusting, man.
The forbidden nuggets.
Is,
Oh gosh.
But I might also.
do we have like stuff in the museum that
Yeah, I
we
was
could
gonna
maybe
say I
take?
might be sneaking around the museum looking for any bird taxidermy things I could take some trimmings
Yeah.
from.
Also, Mr. Nesha, do you have some interesting, some extra loose parts and bits from the magical creatures from around
Oh, of
for
course, well-
scientific purposes?
They're not magical, unfortunately.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm always like, taking clippings of horsehair and that kind of stuff. So, just let's shorten this up a little bit. It's all gonna
Yes.
come down to diplomacy checks or trickery checks with the
Yep.
guy.
Cool.
You guys grab a bunch of random shit that you think he might be interested.
I have literal shit. I have
Literally.
hair.
I would
Literally
like to
shit.
take
So
no
much
part in
hair.
it. That's
So much hair.
That sickens me. I'm a
Um, is the part of. So you guys are splitting or no splitting? Sorry,
Yes.
Yes.
you are splitting.
Should Duke
Yeah.
go with you guys?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Bucko, Kit, and Crimson going to the fort, right? Are you going this same day, or are you going?
I mean,
How
the
late
idea
it
is
is?
to go as early as possible so we can get a head
You-
start on fixing the armor.
In theory, you spent a third and then a third of a day to go and come back. So 2/3.
There's a third. Yeah.
So sleep
Sleep and then
and then
Go.
go.
And just go first thing in the morning.
yeah.
and,
They're
and
going
it's
back
like
to the
2/3 of a day to get to the fort.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
go in the morning.
That's night.
Okay, so everybody's just gonna sleep and do the thing next day.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, amazing. You guys wake up the next day with smell of food, the dragon thrown up, and the sound of birds singing, and we're gonna go ahead and take a break. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys shortly. Okay. Boop. And we're back.
We are back.
So, new day, morning. Who's going where?
Yes.
Tower.
Tower.
Fort.
Fort. Fort. Just put it out there.
Cool. For the people going to the fort, somebody needs to roll a d20.
Leader, roll.
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
Now we have that
Did we
card
make
to
Bucko
pull.
the
Yeah.
leader just to boss Bucko around?
Maybe.
In the
It should be the opposite.
in the language of the Central Hills, Bucko means the one who rolls the dice.
Yeah.
And Bucko shoot bit more than he chew.
Bucko can chew a lot, man, because
Yeah.
cows have that
We rolled
different,
two yet?
the
That's
different
No,
different.
we
digestive
don't have the
rhythm.
two yet.
We
Two
chose
is
wisely.
new.
Two is
Two is
new.
No, this means whatever comes next is just the two of us.
Crap.
Oh shit!
I had a feeling that was an option.
You guys, we're gonna come back to you guys in a moment. The other two, just go back to the
Dunno.
tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you arrive there, kind of almost memorizing this way by now, and you have all this stuff. You're like, "Ugh."
Yeah, we're moving very slowly. Like my backpack is stuffed, and I'm just
yeah,
Like
snail
the
pace
two
along.
minor some things trying to carry stuff.
yeah. Gren is like some type of weird Artonic, Artonian Santa Claus, red person.
Yo ho ho, everyone.
And like you're same thing. You're about to knock on the door, and the door like opens. He's like, "What?" And a bunch of trash comes out.
I ate a light, breakfast because I knew I'd be dealing with the stench. So it's just
Smart.
Give me 42 checks.
19.
Noise.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure.
It's actually 8.
Oh no.
It's a good thing he didn't eat for breakfast. Because it would have come out. Yeah, you
That
are.
was my coffee.
Yeah, you are queasy.
Cool.
Enjoyed. So yeah, go ahead and mark that on your sheet. And there's a grumpy dwarf looking at your face.
Is it sick?
Yeah.
Hello, we're back. We
I'm like,
and I'll do the talking. We went back. We got some things that we.
wait. We narrated that too quickly. I had cast perfect appearance on you
Oh,
beforehand.
Okay.
So.
Oh, actually, I
have
think
to-
it's nauseated. Sorry.
Nauseate. I'll change it. So it's that you are 5, or if you're already 5, you get +2 to
I'm already
charisma.
at 5, so I get another
So
+2. I
you
guess.
have 7 now.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn.
Sweet.
Let's just.
Damn,
see.
indeed.
Okay, it's 4 mana points. Okay.
I feel like I just look like I went through the car wash, and I'm just very like shiny.
You can
And
choose how
shiny
you
and
look.
sparkly.
Whenever you flutter, your wings glitter. So
Yeah,
it's like,
Yeah, there's everything looks like it's like rimmed in gold for some reason.
You see that he looks at Grun. He goes, "Ah, you had hair yesterday."
We decided to shave. So, we had to bargain for the other hair, so I gave mine.
You're weird. You're a spark.
We are. She is.
I
Wait,
wanted
what?
to dress up. I wanted to look nice for you.
He's like, okay.
Listen. You're a respectable guy. You should be treated respectfully.
Okay. Okay. Give me a diplomacy check. Or trickery.
Can I assist in any way?
Yeah.
Do I want it to be diplomacy or trickery?
Can I do it with
Gold fleck die.
trickery?
That's what we'll do.
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
just
the
liked
bonus.
him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did just drop. I'll do.
Let me just not put the
Does
same
trickery
bonus I should have.
Is trickery charisma? Would I add the?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
cool. I get a
You can
plus
either
11.
add 2 to your test or just change your charisma.
Did
Yeah,
you
you can
again?
change
It was
the
that again?
Oh
A
yes, it
natural
was.
20?
That's
Wow.
yeah. That's my third natural 20.
I'm disgusted.
Something's gonna
Thank
happen.
God, because I just rolled a 5, so that's 16.
But it's
Is it
plus 5
one?
in trickery because of the perfect appearance.
Well, it's
Oh yeah, it
plus-
also gives a +5 in trickery.
Yeah, on top of the charisma.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. That's why I
It's
got it.
ridiculous. It's so stupid.
So are we saying 21? Or 21. That's
Plus at least 3 from me. I don't know if being a critical.
Yeah, let's say 4.
this is what I get for
So
rolling
okay,
the gold
25. Damn. Cool. You see that he like to the most that Cletus Rigby would do that, he kind of perks up just a little bit. Like you've successfully flattered him. He's
I
like,
start getting out all the stuff, all the crap that we
he's
Yeah, I was gonna say,
for him.
if you want to maybe set up a little table, we can kind of show you what we have on display.
nah, too much trouble. Just show me what you got.
Let me pull everything out. So, various hairs that we didn't list: the dragon
Bag of
puke,
dung,
the dragon hair, the
devil hair,
Devil
stuff
hair.
from animals in their nestures, goats, stools. We didn't get much of a throwing up situation, but we did collect the stool. They're fresh samples.
Stew is useless.
fair enough. Off it goes.
No,
But yeah, and I kind of probably explain a little bit of with the Devil of the Central Hills, like a little bit of the lore that we learned just from talking to him, and try to play it up a little bit.
Yeah, no, he takes like the little vial of hair. He looks. So he was cursed.
Cursed individual, yes.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
Oh, he wasn't lying.
Do you know
Yeah,
anything? Would you be able to reverse that for him, or is that something that's?
I don't think he wants it.
I don't know if he wants it reversed, but like, it's nice to have an option.
Yeah.
He just like pockets it.
Let's focus.
Too much trouble.
I'm letting him pocket it this time, but I'm still eyeing it every time he like sticks something in his pocket and keeping track.
Cool.
I do add something I thought about, a vial of paint. So he can paint anything that's yellow, a nice crimson hue.
Or orange after he's done painting.
He actually takes it and says,
For the yellow stuff.
good idea. Okay. I'm gonna paint that. It's like starts walking back inside with like the paint, like as if he was going to like hit the thing with the paint, you know. He just like walks back inside.
Can we?
This is not. This is a trade. This is not a free
What
giveaway.
about,
So
our lessons?
we wanted to see if you might be
The training montage.
I don't know if we
when
need a
is it
montage.
happening?
Or just
It
single
would be
spell.
nice, you know.
Cool. So, I'm gonna ask for another test,
Oh shit.
social test from you guys,
Okay.
and it's a lot. Yes, it is a lot to be
Yeah, it's
asking
a
for
spell.
yet
We
another
know.
test. This is dealing with this guy. This is what it takes.
Yeah.
I will also cast Perfect Appearance on myself.
Okay, it's not a
Can you make it so
sustained-
you don't give yourself hair?
It's not a sustained thing.
Okay. So,
Okay.
who is leading it this time?
Well, we appreciate you're very interested in all the items, but we were, obviously none of this is for free. And you had mentioned before teaching us a spell, and that's something that we'd be very much interested in. You can either just teach one of us or both of us, but we just leave it entirely in your charge. We're sure you're very busy at this point in time, so just whatever easiest for you.
You see, like, white paint being thrown. Catching on stuff that wasn't... not white, sorry. Crimson paint being thrown and catching on stuff that wasn't even yellow. He's just throwing that stuff around. Yeah, go ahead. One of you, leader. On the other one.
Okay. Are we just
I
doing
could-
straight diplomacy?
Or trickery, which I have a
Diplomacy or trickery?
ridiculous. How's your trickery?
+9 usually, not counting all the other bonuses we now have.
Yeah, if
So
I
plus
put
16 now.
yeah, I have. Oh, okay, you're better. I have plus 14 because I don't apply the other power, or it would be plus 19. It would be nice. But he is smart, so I can trick him as easily. So you go ahead,
Okay.
and I'll just assist.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
you
is
can
a
roll.
17 on the die.
You can roll to help.
That's a 3, but 17.
Jesus.
So we said I was plus 16.
So plus 2
that's-
to you. Yeah.
Okay. Math.
17 on the dice, plus 7, plus 5, plus whatever's your trickery, plus 2 for me.
So plus 14 plus your trickery and the die.
Okay.
Numbers.
Okay. Plus 12 plus 17 is 29. Plus my trickery is another 9, so that's 38.
Oh no.
that
Sydney's offline on. Oh, okay. She's back.
Oh, she's back suddenly. Oh, great. It didn't,
Huh?
it didn't
Damn.
stop the
38.
recording.
Okay.
What happened?
Cindy, can you say something real quick?
I'm speaking. I don't know
Okay.
what happened.
Good.
Okay. Came back.
Okay.
We missed her. 38?
38.
So
That's illegal.
It makes sense because it's 2 from me plus 5 from the spell plus
11
plus
for
2.
for the bonus for the charisma, plus 9 for my actual trickery.
I believe you. I'm just saying. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
I have not rolled well with this dice in the past, so I'm very happy with it.
This is insane.
2 spells. 2 spells. 2 spells.
One spell for both of us is fine. It's just
Yeah, we don't need
two each.
Yeah, guys, aim for those.
Absolutely not.
Aim from the
stars.
skies.
So,
it's a level 1 spell, right?
level 1
Circle, you
spell.
mean?
You did not ask for a spell. So,
I have one. We discussed this during break.
Yes.
do you tell him which spell would you like to learn?
Oh, we would. Which one is the
Mystical
the eye
vision,
one?
I think, is yeah.
Mystical Vision.
Visão
mística de divination.
So, Mishka. Yes. I rolled a die just to see if he knew that spell. He's like, it's a dumb spell. I don't know that. But he like,
Don't know that.
He pulls a scroll and throws it your way. If you want it, you can learn it. If you can learn it from there. But I don't know that spell. If you want it, I can teach you something else. But it's kind of like one or the other. You have the feeling. You can get the scroll, or he can teach you some other spell.
Something else. What do you know?
Just name a spell. I'm gonna roll.
You know, we had also talked about like the athletic.
The athletic one. Athletic.
I don't know.
Okay, more athletic.
He's like, oh yeah, of course. That's how it's very useful. Just carry stuff and put stuff in place, and carry more stuff, and just carrying stuff is very
climb
useful.
stuff and run from stuff
And jumping and
and
you
jump. Yeah.
We got some very strong folks, but you know it's always
yeah,
helpful to
we're
give them a
kinda
little extra
lagging
lift.
behind.
It's very easy. And he grabs like the paint that he's like throwing around, like priest style, like with holy water, you know, just like throwing at stuff. He goes, you just go and like does like these gestures, says a couple things, and like grabs something from his pocket and goes, and casts a spell on himself, and he just like it's like buff little dwarf grumpy dude. Suddenly like way taller, and it's like you see like a little vision of what he might have been in his youth if he was buff. Roll a d4 for me.
Both.
Just 1d4. Just one
You
person.
can go this time. I already rolled like.
Okay. That's a 2.
2. It's gonna take 2 days working with this guy.
Well, the armor is going to take a while, so.
I wish we had some
Okay.
kind of spell so we could tell them though that word, because otherwise they'll come.
That would be another great option, but we didn't think of it.
No.
No, but it's not first level, I think.
It
Yeah, I
is.
was gonna
I
say.
have it.
First circle, it's not.
It is. I
Not-
have
not
it.
for arcane. It is?
What?
Oh,
like
it's
warning?
warning.
Yeah.
But warning is close by, right?
No.
No. That was.
Yeah, I don't have.
You can
that.
you can
Yeah, but
extend
that-
it with if you pay more mana. Remember, I used it a lot with like a lot of people.
I thought it was like the cantrip.
No.
Just. Okay.
And we're gonna have a quick mini game about this.
Cool.
So it's gonna be mysticism checks. You guys have to succeed in 3 before you fail 2.
Ooh.
But
What's the sea?
we're gonna come back to this because we have another encounter to go about as well.
Ta-da.
Roll perception checks, the 3 of you.
I want to go for initiative already.
You can.
9 on perception, just to be clear.
We both had a 5 on our die. I think that
19.
5 is 20. So
Not on this table. Okay. Well, cool. You guys are walking towards the fort. I mean, you think you can already see some of the smoke from the fort. Then you kind of, the wind comes in a weird angle or something, and you kind of hear somebody saying something in a very, very passionate tones, in the way somebody very religious would be. And you guys kind of are climbing over a rock or something like this, and you notice to the left, just a little bit away, you see a guy just kind of hugging a tree, leaning against the tree a little bit and saying some stuff.
Okay, let him be. I don't want to mess with the crazy tree hugger guy.
Seems like he's doing his thing.
Yes, he's having a good time, man.
Is
you.
he just like fully face into the tree, not noticing us, or?
Yeah, if you stop to look at him for a moment, he just like lets go of the tree. You see, he's like almost missteps, and it's like, come here. This is such a blessing. This trial you're putting in my way, and like trips, like falls on the ground, tries to get up a little bit.
Hey man, you good?
He looks up and goes, "Oh, come here once again. You deliver me from the tribulations."
Okay.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Are you the one looking to be delivered?
Crimson, maybe don't offer to kill people a first,
He was asking for
I
Maybe
understand.
we
Let
be,
him,
my guy.
yeah, let him initiate, maybe.
The Galmir, the greatest god and leader. He blesses us all today with this beautiful sun. He's like kind of dehydrated.
You want some water, man? You good? You thirsty? Bucko's kind of like going into his backpack with the rations and like pulling out like water that he's like got like saved in little containers.
You see, he tries to like goes a little faster in your direction, but just like trips all the harder.
Oh, buddy, take time. It's cool.
I mean, if you let him, he'll come closer and be like, "Thank you. May Galmir bless you." It's like,
Same to you, my
what's your
guy.
name?
I kind of just hand him the water and
Cool.
kind of step
Cool.
back.
Cool. This is what you see.
Wow.
What? Oh. Is his face blue?
No, he seems to be human.
Oh, okay.
These kind of interesting clothes, and he's just like, are you also brothers in the light of justice of Galmir?
No.
I'm not really religious, bro, but happy for you, and yeah.
What's your name?
Oh, the name, blessed name that was given to me, certainly by the god Galmir, is Abner.
Abner. Nice to meet you. What are you doing here, Abner?
I follow the will of the god that points the directions to me, and like seems to almost faint. Comes back.
Bro, do you need help? We're going to a fort. Maybe you can come with us, have something to
when's the
eat, have
last
something
time
to
you've eaten
drink,
something?
sleep.
Slept somewhere that was like, shelter.
He says, "No, it's been, but it doesn't matter. I've passed the trial. Certainly, you've been put in my way to deliver me.
Okay.
Deliver you what?
To the fort? Sure.
From this trial.
Do you? Let me
No,
get this
Crimson,
straight. I
no.
want to be
No.
very clear. Otherwise, my companions will think I'm crazy.
Hey, group
Do-
huddle. 1 sec, my guy.
1 second.
Abner, you seem tight.
He hugs like Duke, like such a beautiful creature.
Let the goat
And he
go
just-
immediately.
All right, Crimson.
Yes.
Hey, he's non-violent.
Let the
clearly.
goat go.
Let's just.
But
group
Duke is
huddle
very
real quick.
sensitive to touching, so
Hey, Crimson.
I feel like
My
he's
God.
just like crazy because of probably a heat stroke, maybe some.
This guy needs
dehydration
some mad
and-
rest and
Yeah.
nutrition. So let's drag his ass back to the fort, get some food in him, and if he wants to carry on his merry way, live and let live.
Yeah. I'll go through my pockets and I'll be like, "Hey, Abner, do you want some rations?" And I give him one of my
You're
like
still here?
jerky.
You're real.
Yes.
Come here. Loop. He takes the jerky and starts eating.
So how about you go to the fort with us to rest a little and regroup, I guess, before you continue with your whatever you were doing.
Yes. Yes, the sleep of the righteous. Well deserved. After surviving the challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Cool. He, like, hugs Crimson.
I'm just, put him on my shoulder and we'll just
Farmer
start
carry.
walking.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, let's
just
go.
like does not fight that. He's like ragdoll.
Yeah, let's go. There.
This, Annabelle is just like rubbing her temples.
If you want to get mercy killed after you're arrested, we can arrange for that. No.
While they're going in front, I whispered to Bucko. To be honest, most Khmer followers that I know are exactly like that. Kind of
I
cuckoo.
always knew they were
At least we'll get him some
wussies,
food
but
and
this is
some rest.
Yeah.
this is pathetic for a guy who was leader of the gods. Eh.
Cool. He casts blessing
Oh.
on you guys. However, blessing usually sticks until the end of the scene,
Yes.
but this blessing sticks until the end of this mission adventure.
So our mission
past the
is
dungeon?
to play End of Times. It's gonna last until we
Yes,
finish
exactly.
the campaign.
No, you guys are blessed until the next thing you guys do. If you guys are gonna go into the
I'm all for
temple,
it.
it's the temple. If it's the next, if you guys wanna push the button of no return and go to the next part of the story, it's gonna be the next part of the story.
What does blessing do again?
+1 in attack tests and damage.
It's not
Oh,
much.
boo! I don't
but
care.
Honest work.
I don't want it. Give me
Matters
something
to
better.
me.
Can I get their bonuses then?
Yeah, I'll give
No.
mine away. Can I just get money? Can I just steal his incense or something? I'm sure he has some.
Roll sleight of hand or
Yeah, I'm sure he has some sort of like,
Look.
adoration stuff.
There is very little chance of him having useful stuff, but we'll, instead of making you roll a luck check and then a stealth check, like
Yeah.
just do one roll and we'll see.
Okay. Wait. Just stealth? Or
It is thievery.
thievery? I'm so good at this, guys. 4.
Total?
Yeah.
You go
Because
to
it rolls
reach
a
into-
4 on the die.
You go to reach into his pocket, and he grabs your hand, and he's like, blessed, pointy ears, golden hair.
You know when
Yes.
you're like trying to.
He's like, puts your hand in his face. Like, the blessed cool hand against the sun.
Yeah. Sure.
You also have a feeling he does not have anything on him anymore.
Cool. That's fine.
Cool. You get to the fort. You are received pretty warmly again. Hey, they're back. Edwina and Nothing But the Truth immediately start bombarding you guys with questions about what you did, what happened, what was what. The sergeant looks from afar with his eye patch, like, acceptingly, like, yes, good job, type of face. And people seem pretty, just to have very strongly warmed up to you guys, and
Cool.
like, are now very used to your presence and in a heroic way. Belinda's very happy to see you. Etc. What are you doing?
Well, first I tell them, see, nobody even notices that Gran and Time are not with us. Maybe we can just roll the 3 of us.
Oh, we can still
I
have
like
time
Gran
with
and
us.
Time.
She's cool. Time's cool. Come on.
Um,
Time's pretty cool.
Yeah. Gran is strong.
No,
I'll
he's
keep Gran.
Gran is feeble. He's like a piece of paper.
It's strong in a metaphorical way.
In a
like
magical
he has
sense.
yeah, exactly.
He's magically strong.
Yeah.
no,
he's good at magic.
No, he isn't. He's no,
I figured that out.
no. He's like
Come
toilet.
here, blesses me with strength.
Can someone take him to like a dorm or something?
This guy needs some food and water and a bed.
And to be away
I'll
from
pay
me,
for it.
Time?
please.
Are your ears hot for some reason? Weird feeling here.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's someone's talking about us. I don't know. It's like that feeling like someone's walking over your grave, sort of like.
Right? Yeah, I had
You
that
sneeze out of
someone's
nowhere.
talking shit.
probably.
They put Abner in like some bed in the fort somewhere. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I just like I'm gonna get some stuff with Belinda, and that's it for me.
Okay. You can buy stuff. Prices in the book.
Yeah.
Hey, Belinda, I need to fix my armor. Forget whatever she wants. You need to do this first.
What?
Just so you
How'd you
know,
do that?
whatever I want helps me heal you. So
She has a point there.
Whatever.
You definitely need healing. Look at this. How'd you do this?
I'm a big growing boy. I get stronger by the day, and sometimes my armor can take it.
25.
So you flexed. That's how you did this. You flexed.
I look to see if Annabelle is within earshot. Yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes it's out of your control, and the muscles, they just can't fit inside the armor. I don't know if you know. You probably don't know how it is, but yeah. I have that
Pretty
itch.
strong.
I have that itch on my back, but I cannot reach it. I haven't been able to reach my back for years now. Because,
That's so sad. She's like, yeah, you're sure. Okay. Well, it's gonna cost you. I think it's a third of the price, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, but it's one of the starter armor, so it's probably pretty cheap.
Yeah, you have the
Hide.
the hide, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, she can do that for you. It takes like a day.
How much does it cost?
I was hoping we were gonna look. So a third of 25 bars.
You know what? Was it 25? No, I don't think it's 25.
Uh,
Oh no, yes, it is. It is 25. Okay. Well, since you'll be doing that, do you mind making the armor a little bit, better fit?
Yeah, we can work on that. Make it fit you a little bit. Are you sure you want it more fit? I mean, I would think you would want it looser.
You know what? That's fantastic. That's a fantastic idea. But I wanted.
But you want it.
I wanted a little looser, so you can add an extra layer. Actually, no. I want just a better fit, so I can get better movements, despite the armor imposing some penalties.
Okay. Yeah, she can make a modification for you. That's it's the first modification, right? So it's just
Yes.
300 Tibaras
Yes.
plus the 8 for fixing it.
So it's gonna be 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Belinda. I'm buying stuff from you for a long time. Give me a discount here.
That's the most straightforward request for discount I've ever heard.
It's
No,
because your
I'm
time
with-
is valuable. Your time is money. I don't have time to make the flourishes of the social
He's a man who knows what he
edifications.
wants.
I mean,
Besides,
her
we're as a
god
group,
does like negotiations.
as a group, we've been coming here, like a lot, and we also like kind of help drive business because we're bringing people in to buy more things from you all the time.
Yeah, come on, Belinda.
So, I feel like we deserve a group discount.
Discount.
Okay. Somebody
Crystal
roll
goats.
a diplomacy or trickery, and actually for this it's diplomacy, and people can help.
Not for me because I roll diplomacy as trickery, okay? But it still was awful.
I want to try to help.
Am I gonna roll over a 10 this session? Probably not.
Bucko, you're not in the scene. You don't help.
Come on!
Get out, Bucko. Get out, Bucko.
Oh no.
Bucko like straight
I just
drop
like
something
doing all
from the
dance,
shelf. Like, oops.
yeah, we got this.
Book was like, "What's this?" And then this whole shelf falls.
I will see myself out. Goodbye.
Cool. So, I mean, I think technically, it does still add +1, even if it's a +0. So 16 plus 2, 18 plus 1, 19.
Sold.
Is that all you got?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys want to spend your newly acquired RP points?
No. Just for a
Oh.
little bit of
No.
bits of
For a
discount.
discount? No.
No.
Yeah, no. That's not. No. It's fine.
Cool. She's gonna rule against you.
You're sure that Blast doesn't give you skill checks, right?
No, actually, I'm not, but I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. It's fine.
She's like, all right, I'll tell you what. 80 bars for. I'll cancel forget the 80 bars for fixing it. Just the 300, and I'll have to get rid of some materials anyway. That's fine.
And a 2 for an instance?
Don't.
I bought 20 instances from you.
Sorry, what did you ask from her?
Incense. A 2 for.
One?
Yeah.
Oh, how much is incense?
25. I mean, it's 25 for me because everything that I do, it needs to be the cost of it's basically I have to do an offering for my god with that cost 25. I don't think it works like that. I don't think I can like get it.
I think the
Discount.
god would take
Yeah.
issue with you.
Yeah.
God, it's like gonna be like that's cheap instance.
No.
I already paid my 300. I will not pay one bar more.
It's like, that's rosemary. That's not incense.
Yeah.
Like,
What? You got frankincense? Ugh, gross.
oh gosh. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead and pay yours 300. She's like, yeah, I have incense if you want.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually, why don't you like? If I buy these 10 incense here, can you throw in a cool cape?
No, don't do it, Belinda. I'm the only one who wears a cool cape in this group.
Hey, I just want a flowy cape.
But
It is
it needs
plus
to
one
be
in
uglier
trickery.
than mine.
Sure, it's just
Stylistically
flowy.
different.
Is it the +1 to fortitude?
That's trickery.
No, trickery.
Oh. Ha. Give me a trickery check.
Boo.
Because why are you asking for an item that
You have a
It's trickery.
bazillion trickery.
No, I don't. I need more. I'm failing. I'm clearly failing.
You treat us all for like a year.
Well,
Nachi is that player that like goes after the combo, but you can't even be mad at that because it's like she definitely
I need
needs
it. My die rolls are like
it has to
awful.
offset the
I
die,
need
yeah.
it.
Like every +1.
Yep. It helps. 19.
Cool. She's like none the wiser. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I mean, you sure it was
It's to be
this?
flowy. You know, like cute and flowy.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's some there if you want.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, cool. She does not like do a twofer though. And
I just wanted a discount because I'm buying 10 incense. I just spent 250 gold bars in incense.
Oh, your god, it is expensive.
He is.
okay.
Who's the sucker now?
Next time I do a mass, you're not gonna be in it.
Oh,
No mana for you.
Give me another then. Would be diplomacy, but I know you can roll.
Yeah, I always roll trickery. Bro. And that is with the like +1 from the cape because I put the cape in immediately. No. Why?
Yeah.
Amazing.
No die. No dice.
It's fine. I already took the money out.
What do you have for charisma?
2.
2?
I'm a wise chick, not a cute chick.
We can remedy
Wise
that.
chicks.
Yeah, probably I need it.
Yeah, I'll start casting that on you more
Yeah.
often.
Is there anything you would like to sell? Buckle.
Are you guys
The
going
armor?
to use the armor that we got from the Monkey Man? The
The
electric
fancy armor?
Monkey Man.
Can I sell
Yeah,
that?
or are we using?
Or are we using it?
I don't think we're using it.
That's actually
mean,
up to you because
using it.
you're the only
Yeah,
one who's
you're
gonna
the only one that-
either use it or not.
I don't think it would do well on me. It would inhibit my movement too much.
Mhm. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I have to
It would.
fix
Yeah,
my
you would
So I
have
think
to
we sell
take powers
I think we sell
to
it.
offset
Yeah,
that. So
I'll
just sell it.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It's a full armor with one. I think it was sealed, so one modification.
Is that the
Fancy
Torgo?
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Armor?
one you
What
guys
about
got from
what's her name? Did we already sell Lorelei? Yeah, right.
Who?
the Lorelei stuff. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
So,
Minus the sunglasses.
Yeah.
the sunglasses Duke's wearing.
Duke the Goat has it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Coolest Duke.
How about this scroll? Scroll of Mist. I'm not using it.
Oh, I mean, sure. You don't want to scroll mist?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Sell it.
How much?
It's a third of the cost, right? of the
How
price.
is this scroll? The scrolls. It's like if it's first level, it's something, right? There's like.
Yeah. You can just look at the end of the book. There's like rewards and there's scrolls
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
can take a look. What is it again? Mist?
Mist.
I'll be on chapter 8.
And-
Blah, blah, blah. Potions. And
The full price of the full plate armor with a modification is 4K.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a third of that you're able to sell it for.
I think it's
So-
80%, no?
1333.
That's the price. That's for making it.
A third is making.
yeah.
I don't think it's a third.
Damn it, I should sell that.
Might be, but I don't usually
Let's
sell
see.
stuff.
Yeah, so I'm too lazy to find the scrolls.
Yeah, the potion
But the potion is 30.
30. Yeah. I don't know how much is the scroll
The
because the
scroll
scroll's
should
a
be-
little more
Scroll will
expensive.
probably be the same, around
Probably
the same
30,
price.
yeah.
No, but scrolls like they're technically better.
No, they're worse because you have to test for mysticism if you don't have.
But you
the
can
spell.
pay for the like
Yeah, you
to
can increase
upcast
it,
it.
but the potion you just take it and it works, so the barbarian can use it. I think that's more value than. Scrolls are good for arcanists, basically, who can bump it up a lot.
You get 10.
Also, you're like dealing 4K, so worth of equipment. I don't think that scroll's gonna make a dent.
I mean, when you're buying that much incense, it makes a difference.
Man,
Once like
I can convert you. It doesn't ask for that stuff.
oh
For another
yes, it
god.
does. Try being a cleric of it. It's gonna ask for that too.
Of course not.
Sucker!
Man,
Do you guys want prayer bonuses, which are pretty amazing?
Yes.
I need incense.
okay, I can't find if it's half or a third.
It's a third.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So there you go.
So 1.3, something.
Yeah.
So 1.13333. It's 4,000. You said, right?
Yeah.
So 1333333 divided by 3 because we're 3 people here, right?
5.
I'm not
but
so
there are
sure
5
now.
of us,
Maybe it's
though.
half. Damn.
So
Doo-doo-doo.
266.6 piece.
It's half. It's half.
it's
Page
half.
140. Very
Okay,
last chapter.
2,000 divided by
No, very
5
last
is
paragraph.
Well, 2,000 divided by 5 is
400.
400.
400 each.
Hey, time. What if we just, left?
But
I think they can take care of themselves, right?
You mean, what do you mean left?
I don't know. Look for a life out in the wilds.
Bro, that's
You
grounds for
performing,
treason, man.
me making magic tricks. We could make it.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you like
think it is.
proposing to Ty?
Like, hey, I can turn into a very beautiful moth or something.
I don't even know if I don't know if you noticed, but I avoid touching the same thing that you touch in fear that I'll kill you for what I am. So no, sorry, it's not,
No, I'm not offended.
Something that
I
crossed
just-
my mind. Not
the
that
way
you aren't
phrased that.
enchanting. You're an enchanting woman with an enchanting personality, but I'm more fearful for your well-being than to try to win your affections.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that was just.
Just saying,
And
I don't
just-
think they need us.
No, they need us.
You think?
No, they need us. At the very least, like, Listen,
They
I'm gonna
don't
be.
show it.
Bro, if you take away the 2 smart people from this group, Kit isn't like unstoppable. You will never stop her. That was my plan. I'm like, let's leave them.
I bet.
I'll
I
become
bet
the
right
leader.
now, Time is like, why did I let the others go?
What am I doing here?
No, listen, Grant. I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. I thought about what if we left you behind, because I could definitely get Crimson. And at that point, Kit had lied to me and said she didn't trust you and didn't want to travel with you anymore. So
See?
it was really only Bucko I needed to convert. And the more we were at Galabant Farms, the more I'm like, no, you know more about magic stuff that I will never know. You are a huge asset in that area. Like, if we come up against stuff I don't understand and something that's not religious based, like, we would have been screwed.
Oh, thank you. Take a lot of pride in my,
Yeah.
magical artistry.
Yeah, no, I tried really hard to, I feel like I've tried very hard to dislike you, and I'm like, I don't necessarily like what you follow, but at the very least, I'm like, you're a very good person. You got some rough edges, but who doesn't?
Wow.
Crimson's all bro fetches.
Wow.
You would have seen
Well,
him blush,
we
but
are-
he's red.
I feel
so.
like time is this is
Do I
the
turn
late
purple?
night.
I don't know.
This is time being like, it is late night. We are probably camping out, or for some reason, I'm just like, now we're being honest because it's just dark and I don't have to look at you.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we had our reservations with you, but to be honest, it was only because at the start we figured you were the only one who could, figure us out. Then I learned that Kat's kind of duplicitous herself, so, but I think that's all chalk it up to, artistic envy, maybe. You're very talented.
Thank you. No, I wish I could draw like you.
And
though.
I've learned a lot from you, the spells you do.
New ship.
I was gonna say, and so the ship is born.
New ship.
Should die.
That it makes it even better. Do you not understand how ships
They
work?
were
Tragedy. Oh, the drama.
From the
Oh
start.
no, Juliet! Don't come close.
Man, that series pushing daisies. That was the premise.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that's totally
That was
this.
the
This is
premise,
just
yeah.
And we were there for it. We were there for the pie maker story. Just
Well, anywho. Yeah, they need us.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly a little worried about them right now, but at least they're at the fort.
Well, not that kids, come out with her true self and not as worried. The other two
but
are kind of naive.
the thing is,
But
like,
I think we're meaner, and they need mean sometimes to protect them.
No, I think Kit will provide the mean if needed. But the thing is, I don't. The problem, there are some people where. So I kind of had, like, when I left Ponsmania, it was not intentional, and I kind of ended up just in a city alone, and I kind of fell into a group of people that just kind of kept me alive when you don't really have anything, and I feel like they remind me a lot of Kit, in that just once you can't trust someone anymore, it's, I don't know what her, because I get hiding, I get running, but there's a level where she was hiding so deep for so long, and I
Well,
don't.
about that.
She wouldn't have told us the truth, I think, unless she had to. So I don't.
About that, we kind of understand. There are certain things that are not accepted. they're taboo in this world. I mean, we know it better than most. We but her faith demands that, and I respect it. I know that faith's not a big deal for you, but it's something that carries a lot of weight for those who believe. And some faiths are weird. Well, who are we to judge? But
Yeah, I can't say I have much faith in anything but myself most days. And I don't necessarily have faith like I will
fair.
always succeed, more like I will always survive.
Still, she never did anything against us.
That we know
And-
of. And we don't know what would come that might change things.
It might, but still, she needs people around her, just as we do. We're all frail things. Except Bucko and Crimson here, they could, take on the world by
Well,
themselves.
Bucko's
but-
an extrovert. Bucko needs people more than I think most.
Right, emotionally, but you're talking about life and death here.
Yeah.
We're kind of squishy. But still, she's there for us, and she's been there for us every time we need it. And the weird shit she does. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna take a lot of time before I can be convinced, because she was there for us, but she was playing a part. She was playing it very well.
she was. Try to remember that every time she plays a part, just like you, when you play for a crowd, she's doing it for a higher reason. There's beauty in that. You might not worship a god, but as an artist, we understand that it is a higher thing. So maybe consider a fellow artist like ourselves.
I can respect her, but I won't trust her.
Fair enough. One step at a time. I can sleep on myself and go to
I think I just watch you do that and go,
It's the Arden equivalent of Xanax. It's like, I can't sleep on myself.
Amazing. Very cool.
I didn't
Time
mean
and
to
Grun.
usurp that scene.
Time and Grun, go ahead and note down +2 RP.
+2?
Yeah.
The ship has sailed. Let's
Shit.
go.
Oh, hey,
I like
the
how you
shit.
guys are calling a ship, and when I wrote down our relationship, I defined it as comrade.
Acquaintances, but not friends.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen any like fun base online?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we eat up.
Yeah, work friends.
Yum 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 yum. Yeah.
It's like we understand each other, but I don't know if I call us
Historians
friends.
will call
Hey,
them roommates.
these two characters are platonic, 100%.
Yeah.
No chances. Oh yes, that's what we want.
Sure, let me
Yes.
just write this small
Let me see
comment
this
here.
fanfic real quick.
Will they,
Amazing.
won't they? Ah.
So like the defining, like, I don't know, adjective or whatever, it can evolve and change, and like it can be a rivalry, and at some point like something dramatic changes, and it can be like
Yeah.
distrust or
Enemies to lovers is a very classic
love or
trope.
whatever.
Yeah, we understand that.
yeah. Yep, that's true. Cool.
We're rolling.
We are rolling.
Rolling.
I was about like I sent some messages on the chat that doesn't pop up, and I realized it later.
Oh, I just heard.
Yeah, the chat sometimes I think was one of the reasons.
Yeah,
I saw
there's a
them,
chat
but I
for the voice chat, and not the chat that's above it. It's kind of stupid.
It's kind of confusing.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense.
I think we stick with the spell we chose
Yeah,
because if Kid already has alarm, then or warning.
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 You. Well, for that day and the next day, just he, with very little patience, like maybe 3 times shows you guys how to do it. By the 3rd time, he's already like you're not learning this thing. So these are individual tests that each of you is going to roll.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Holy crap.
So that's 2 successes.
23.
Damn. There you go.
Success.
Easy.
Okay, so
15.
Phew, that's a fail.
7 plus. Where's my
17?
mysticism?
Is that all you got?
14.
That's all I got. Oh, I have a birthday reroll.
Oh
Yeah, birthday
Yay!
You know what you guys have? You have the
28.
power
There
of
you
your
go.
relationship. The power
So,
of your
second
friendship.
success. Grunt comes down to this, man. If you fail, you failed. If you succeed, you succeed.
21?
That does it.
Yeah.
So time had
Suddenly,
2
Grunt.
successes. Time had 2 successes.
The first one. So I rolled 27. Yeah, 27 with the natural 1, or natural 20, I mean. The 14, and then a 16.
You
So-
can use the relationship stuff because we are helping each other here.
You can.
I don't know what the DC is, so.
You don't know what the
But
DC is.
he
Me
did
neither.
17. Grunt got 17 and didn't pass.
Okay. So it's probably not worth
right.
it.
You have up to
But
3
you did
points.
16. Oh, you had 16 for.
It could be
Yeah,
up to
that's
19.
16.
And you
So I
have
don't
3
know.
RP with Grunt that you can use.
I mean, are you okay with
You
me
can use
using
them
all
all.
3?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Let's use all
mean-
3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if 19 does it.
19 indeed does it.
That's the power of love.
Oh, yeah. Well, that.
Thank you.
Oh gosh. Yeah, he does like have no intention of actually spending time and teaching you guys, but helping each other, trying to understand the gestures, and like time is paying attention on the performatic and syllables and pronunciation of the spells, and Grun is thinking more of like, no, but the runes aren't like this, they're like that, and together you guys are able to understand this spell,
Because they work together.
and the shipping intensifies apparently. Yeah.
Woo, let's go. We're both buff right now.
Friendshipping, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Friendship.
The only ship that doesn't sink. I've heard that somewhere. I didn't make that one up.
Pretty good, actually.
That could be a Zerdutish.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. People at the fort are like, where's the other 2? And you guys don't know.
Learning magic someplace.
But we would come into the 3rd day, and Mr. Cletus is like, stop bothering me and stuff. But
I feel like around the 2nd day, I would probably like touch base with Grunt, be like, Hey, everything okay out
Yeah.
there? Like, did the mage kill you guys yet? Do we need to intervene?
reply to
Sorry.
this message?
Yeah, you can reply to this.
Sorry. At what point would that be?
Around like the end of the second day.
Worst teacher ever? I'm amazed.
They're still alive.
But we're fine. I don't know how many words I have left in me.
More. It's 25, but sure.
Oh, okay. So,
Dear
Yeah.
Kit, this has
Dear
been
Kit.
an outstanding challenge.
our artistry is being tested every day. No, it sucks, but we are doing fine.
Yeah, I tell Crimson and Buckle during dinner. They're fine. They're just taking their time.
Cool.
No.
So,
Okay.
one more day goes by. Some people got blessed. Some people learned some crazy spells from a very cranky
Blast.
dude. That's where we're gonna end for tonight.
I have to write a new spell. I
I
never do that.
RP points are cool. It's cool.
Remember to send all your fanfics to our social media.
Nat-
Nat.Molero.
Yes. Yes.
Just tag us on Twitter.
Tag us on
Send us the email 3 links.
the word.
Please
tag.
write it in English so I can read it.
We can translate.
Oh, you can't.
We should.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some
Well,
things you can
yeah.
leave
I
untranslated.
would
I
That's
can
fine.
bleep some parts. So I can bleep some parts.
Thank you.
Bleep, 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 bleep,
I'd
bleep.
like the
Yeah.
I'd like a PG-13 version of this, please.
It's like Morse
like
code.
each other a lot in
Yeah,
this
and then
one.
the insects.
Oh my gosh. And we're ending right here.
Remember
Let's not
who you're
continue.
dealing with. Yeah.
Goodbye. We have Gisele Fernandez, Guilherme Moina, Natalia Molero, Sydney Gernat, Victor Lucky, I'm Alexander Januzzi. This has been Only Ones TV. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to send the fanfics and tag us on it. And have a good night. See you in 2 weeks.
Eh,